All right,
There's
so
a few times that you've also been able to see and hear the captain on it too.
Yep.
Right, haven't drummers played with those guys?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Because of also Leroy.
Ah.
Yeah.
I'll have to go find those.
The squeaky tie that binds.
With how big Leroy is in the Arma community and everything in general.
Hey, Clay.
User joined your channel.
Bye.
Oh, never mind.
Yes.
Hey, Donnie.
What's up?
Hello.
You are going to be with Chief Clay as the Bravo MG assistant.
Roger.
Single mic.
Sergeant Spears.
Send it.
Do we really need anything from our airfield over here? I'm guessing no.
You're going to send that again. I didn't hear you.
Are there any air assets or vehicle assets that are needed over here by the airfield?
No. You can get rid of all that.
Hey, do you guys need me to fill in anywhere?
I can use you if you're looking for it.
Yeah, I'm down to help out.
Oh, yeah? I will stick you with Alpha under Sergeant Kruger. You're going to be Grenadier.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right, we're using 3-3s nets for the rifle squad.
Copy.
This is looking like a fucking hula training.
Touch my ass when it pleases you.
Yeah, I did. Thanks.
Oh my god.
Fucking Havoc 2 ass. Fuck that.
Havoc
Oh.
2.
Yeah,
Havoc
I know.
2.
Ooh.
Excuse me. Get that fucking right.
I had Donnie on my brain.
How much whiskey you after drinking? Yes.
Whiskey sounds like a great idea.
More than a little and less than a lot.
Mm-hmm. Like a wizard.
Training station, this net. This is Alpha on 133 radio check. Over.
Training station on this net. This is Alpha for
Wind
DJ.
Charlie Alpha.
Over.
Fuck, we're with Bravo.
Dynamite out.
This is Spears. Got you, Lima Charlie on 134 over.
Dynamite out.
So used to being Bravo, and it's a pain in the ass to say Alpha.
Alpha off guns for one mic.
Davenport using 133.
This is Alpha Heavy Lima Charlie on point 1. Over.
Hey, firm.
All right, let's just use our alternates as each other's squad net.
Push out red.
Yeah, I'll do it when I check this shit.
Is there anybody from the Bravo
Wait,
group
what did
here?
you just say? That did not compute with me.
We'll just use our alternates instead of having a platoon net. You'll be on 134 and I'll be on 133. So if we need to talk to each other, we can.
Oh, Roger.
Yeah.
Does anybody have a rifleman loadout I can get my hands on?
I do.
I bet between the whole group here, there's probably one or two.
Any station this net. This is 3-4. Radio check on 133 over.
User joined your channel.
Then my next question
do
to you,
need an
Private, is...
MP4 or
Lima Charlie on 133.
Whatever.
Single mic out.
I can shoot both.
Are you Bravo or Alpha?
3-3 on 134. Radio check over.
Stand by on that one. I would have SR.
3-3 is 3-4. Lima Charlie on 134 over.
qualified?
Wrong net, but I got you.
I am CLS qualified.
I'm not sure if I can handle this.
Question, what server are you guys on?
It's Havoc 3-4 server.
Thanks, Sergeant Spears.
Oh, I get it now. You're going to be on 133. I don't need to be on 134.
Yeah, right. Yes.
Sergeant Spears.
Yes.
For who is it that needs what?
Mitchell, do you want me on Alpha or Bravo?
Mitchell, you are going to be on Bravo as their rifleman.
Copy.
Mitchell, are you CLS qualified?
I am indeed.
There's a Rifleman AT Law CLS in there for you. You'll probably have to dump the pistol because it was that. But
Copy.
Swim it to trash.
Any station is net. This is Delta radio check freak 134 over.
Delta, this is 3-4. Limit Charlie 134 over.
Yeah,
Roger,
Krieger,
Alpha.
Hey, 3-4, what net are you going to be on?
Yeah, what do you want to
What
use?
do you want me to carry? Mixture of ball and AP
You want
or
to use
what?
3-1?
Oh, hey Donnie.
Yeah, that's
sorry.
fine.
All good.
I'm just
You can
carrying
monitor
CID,
133 and 134 as
okay.
well.
133, 134. Got
Yep.
them both.
All right.
I
Are
want
you
to
going to
kill
be
something.
using
I want to kill it
platoon net
dead.
at all or no?
Yeah. Do you want the mixed
Negative.
one or just standard AP?
Oh shit! I forgot there was a mixed one.
You guys are gonna use platoon net?
So pockets.
I mean, yeah. Why not?
That'd be weird.
Oh yeah, let's just do that. What the fuck are we
We
doing?
can take Nick's because
I'm calling
daytime,
that.
right?
Davenport.
Okay. I'm going to be listening on 130.
Hey, be on 130. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking about being on your net. I don't need to be on that net.
Roger.
Why'd you let me do that, man?
I was about to question that myself, but
Because he's like
He
Havoc
seems
5
so
or something,
authoritative.
and he doesn't know any better.
Do we carry CLS?
I'm
No.
carrying CLS. Where's my
Sergeant
fucking
Spears.
team leader?
Sergeant
ready to check
Davenport, I
130.
have Sergeant Goss coming in to be.
3-3, this is
Hell yeah.
Aries.
Good question,
There's
I
5x5
don't
on
know.
130 over.
I'm not sure. I know some of them
He
do.
said give him a few mites and he'll be able to get
Hello,
here.
Chief Player.
3-4, this is
CLS
Aries on
on
3-1.
you guys.
Ready to check over.
Limit Charlie 3-1.
Second last.
Who carries CLS for you guys?
What's out?
So that would be my
Mitchell,
assistant
go ahead,
and
make sure
Charlie
you push
assistant.
Red.
Alright,
Donnie,
perfect.
that would be a no.
What net
Roger.
are you on?
Okay, I'm squared away. I've got fucking 8 pouches for you.
What's up, sir?
Yeah, I got 11.
Donnie, what's your role?
3-3 is 3-4.
I am this dude's assistant.
Send it.
Copy that. You want me to
In
step
that
up?
case, I mean, I'd carry standby.
Hey, let me know when you guys are all good to go. We've got 9 minutes, 8 minutes.
Sergeant Spears.
Roger.
Send it.
Do we want Bravo assistant carrying CLS as well in the absence of an Alpha assistant?
Hey, firm.
3-3 off comms.
Oh, Donnie's your assistant. I said Bravo. He's supposed to be Alpha's assistant. My bad.
Roger.
Oh, okay.
This is 3-3, 2 IC, stepping up.
You'll be mine. So you'll need CLS.
3-3, 2IC, the standard 6-3 on 130, that's 5x5.
Hey, Spears.
10 wait.
Now
Yes.
I have 11
How
rounds.
many more?
1100 rounds.
How many more goons
Fuck.
do you? How many more goons do you need?
We're good.
You're good, because I got a PV1 that wants to join up.
Yeah, we'll bring him.
Bring him? Alright, I'll let him know.
Going off comms for 6 mics.
3-4, this is Aries on 3-1.
Specific.
So traffic.
Well, 6 mics is all that's left till training starts, so.
Are you planning on getting any contacts on RP1 and RP2, or just
Swift.
roll with the flow?
Set up.
At your discretion.
Happy enough with 8
Station is
pouches
net.
of
This is
AP?
Charlie, ready to check 134 over.
Charlie's 3-4. Limit Charlie 134 over.
You're the rifleman?
I'm squared away.
Roger.
No, team lead.
Why am I not?
3-man team.
We're also on point.
Then
You have server info on hand by chance?
I can get it. Wait one.
Copy.
I'm so used to being Bravo. I'm so used to having the law on my team.
Don't you ready to check what one?
We'll try to put one.
The fucked up shit.
Wow.
There you go. It's in TS.
184.
Thank you.
Aren't I supposed to have a automatic rifleman?
You're my automatic rifleman.
That's what I said.
He was asking about her automatic rifleman.
Hawkins, you're gonna have keys when he gets here.
Thank you. That's
He's gonna be 10-15 minutes late.
okay.
But we have a little quick briefing section. He's not gonna need it, so.
I mean, I'm willing to drop my M4 for an AR too.
I imagine that would be a tough sell, but.
Go ahead and since Davenport took my spot, I'm just gonna go ahead and just do a quick radio check. Any station this net is 3-7 radio check.
How what?
That's Indian. Hello.
Nobody's answering.
I mean, you're not talking on a radio there, Chief. They're pal.
Deodorant this week. I hope you like it.
Yes, it's pretty nice.
Oh, I guess I get to a real one. Hey, what's up, boys?
Hello.
This, yeah, what's up?
That's just
3-3 is 3-4.
ignoring the shade, Sergeant.
Send it.
Hey, meet me over by the front gate.
I got them from.
Copy.
Aries 3-4.
Send for Aries.
Meet us over by the front gate, please. Where's Davenport?
He's off comms at the moment.
All right, you're gonna brief him. So, here's the deal tonight. What's up, Gray? The focus of tonight's training is twofold. It's going to be a mount, kind of a more relaxed thing for you. I mean, it's going to be tough, and Reyes is going to make it purposely difficult. Hang on, Mike. But you guys are going to be doing a mount environment, working through that, but you're going to be doing it with the assistance of a MG and CCM team. Your guys' focus is twofold: communication with the MG team and making sure that they're functional, or the CCM team making sure that they're functional, doing what you need them to do. Private Raymond, question?
Kruger, do you have a grenadier loadout?
Sergeant Kruger, Private.
Sergeant.
Yes, I will do it to you as soon as I'm done here.
Did I fucking unfuck my tongue tonight? Jesus Christ. All right.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. So, our weapon squad, as it currently is, has not done a lot of attachment and detachment, so this is going to be new for our guys. But just for your own edification, have you ever had MG team attached to you?
3-2's occasionally had it, but not frequently.
Not enough for you to be comfortable. So the way it's going to work, I will attach probably a Charlie and Bravo and Charlie to you. So Charlie will be Sergeant Drawdy. He's my 2IC. He will be attached to you. If they have an issue or something and they need a mic, they are to call you for their mic. Drawdy will jump on your net as 133, announce himself as 34 Charlie, and anytime he radios to you, it'll be as 34 Charlie. So his whole job tonight, we'll go over this in the walk phase, I'll explain it more clearly. His job is to lock down MSRs, ASRs, ODAs, inflating fire lanes, etc., so that you can clear through without worry of getting shot in the back. That's his whole focus. He will also have a missile team with him, or a rocket team in this instance, because they're carrying Maz. Before, make sure you're carrying Maz, not Jeff.
Copy.
That way, they will have a Maz with them, so if there are armor threats in the AO, they can still go on the hunt while having a buddy team, a secondary buddy team near them in case they run into some shit. All that comms needs to go through 3-3. They will radio it back up to me, but that will be via the assistant. So the assistant will be talking to me, the primary will be talking to you. Dragon?
It wasn't Grote.
Copy.
So once they attach to you, they're yours to command.
G-R-O-T-S.
Copy that.
All right. Aside from that, the way we run, or the way I run my trainings is we'll step off from here, we'll go to a little, what I call a crawl phase. We'll introduce kind of the premise, what we're training on, what the standards are going to be, and the expectations are going to be. And then typically we do a walk phase where we kind of do a dry fire and walk through it, answer any questions or issues we run through. And we're going to be skipping that tonight because this is going to be kind of a longer objective. So there's 2 objectives. You'll see them on the map. If you go down to the bottom left corner, single mics aren't. If you go down to the bottom left corner, you're going to see a couple of locations between the 2 squads. Primarily your newer people. So I don't really want sergeants or staff sergeants doing this if they can avoid it. If it has to, that's fine. We're going to be identifying 2 different movement plans, one for the weapon squad, one for the rifle squad. I've already marked up 2 RPs. We are inserting at the run marker. We're going to be moving south to RP1 and then northwest to RP2. From that, it's up to you guys to decide. We have to push through the town of Zaros. We have a marker indicating a potential issue area just north of that, where it could be support, it could be a minor QRF, whatever else. And then we have a primary objective of the Zero Limney Dam up north.
All right.
Red lines are your LOA.
All right.
Tracking on all?
Affirm.
Any questions?
Not at this time. I'll relay to 3-3 actual as soon as he gets back on comms.
Tango Mike. That's all I got. Nope, that's all I got. Go search your PV1 out.
Yep. It's actually funny because he's at my actual PV1.
Oh, that's hilarious. There you go. Is he even? I think he left.
Who?
I thought I saw a PV1 connect, but he's not in TeamSpeak.
60 back on comms.
Before copies. I just briefed Sergeant Kruger, so he's in the back brief you.
Roger.
All right, Reyes, anything we need to go over?
Uh, luck, mostly.
Yeah. So I'm going to leave it up to you to monitor our nets. I'm going to try. The only comms you should get from me are when we need tech or medical, or if I need to do a POSX or something along those lines. Obviously, radio down to me if you feel something's pertinent.
Yep, absolutely.
For the most part, I want to be just as surprised as what's going on as you are, or they are, I should say.
Oh yeah, trust me.
Good deal. Glad we're on the same page.
Hell yeah.
All right. All right, 3-4, circle up.
Calling up directly to you, it would be Sergeant Drawdy on if he needs help medically or anything like that, or
Alpha copies.
his movement or anything.
Bravo copy.
To lock down
Sure.
position or anything like that. We'll be having
3-3 is 3-4.
walk phase and then a
Wait, what?
phase, which will be the actual operation. You open the map and look.
Private Bear, do you squared away?
Kruger, we can hear you.
Private Bear, are you squared away? Bueller. I know I'm talking. He's not in TeamSpeak. Sergeant Becky can handle that. Thank you. Tingle Mike.
3-4, this 3-3, send traffic.
Ready for brief when you guys are. Circle up on us.
Roger.
Bravo's ready.
Look, he's with Alpha. Carrying an AT4. Are we gonna get an AR?
A
Sorry,
firm.
Sergeant. Okay. All right, Roger.
3-3, are you taking Baird?
Yeah, we can take him.
All right. If you don't have room, I can stick him with us. Just let me know what you want to do.
We actually need another one after that, I think.
Well, Keys is coming. He's going to be a few minutes late. So I'm told.
Do I get to have a battle buddy then?
Yeah, we'll take him.
Hey, I'm going to be your battle buddy.
Oh, copy that.
Bravo, he'll be your rifleman.
We will have Sergeant Goss as well. 3-4 for our mic as soon as he gets here.
Whoa.
Yeah, ain't gonna work.
Private with me. Private Baird with me.
All right. I think we're good. 3-4 and fill-ins. Appreciate you stepping up tonight. We're covering some high-speed shit. So I appreciate you coming out to the...
It sounds like you're talking as if your fucking speakers are on. Sorry. Better.
Sorry.
Okay.
Hey, Beckett, quit yelling. Sergeant Beckett. All right, starting over. Welcome to 3-4's training. Fill-ins, thank you. We could not do this without you. Appreciate your help tonight. The goal of tonight's training is to focus on the weapon squad utilization in a MOUT environment. We're going to be covering a couple of things. We're going to be covering land navigation. We're going to be covering SBF locations for the weapons teams. We're going to be covering movement to fire and movement to contact. The goal of tonight's training is to get 3-4 to a understanding of how we're going to attach and detach, what that picture looks like, what the process and the systems are to make that happen, and then what the reality of it is in the field as far as it goes. This is a training environment. I am told from Aries, who is Lieutenant Reyes, that this is going to be very difficult. So I will be just as surprised as everybody else. With that being said, if you open up your maps, we're going to be stepping off from here up to the north to Almyra, or the area of Almyra, to do a quick crawl phase where I'll explain more in the details. We'll go over the radios and how that's all going to work. And also for my guys, what you need to do and how you need to do it, the procedures for attaching and detaching. And then we will step off into our run phase immediately after that. I do not expect the crawl phase to take more than 20 minutes or so. Obviously, if you have questions, send them up as they come. Typically, we would do a crawl, walk, run cycle. We are skipping the walk in favor of the fact that this is probably going to be a longer training given the AO we're operating in. If you look down to the southwest, you're going to see a couple of marks. We are going to be inserting on the marker that says run phase. From that position, we'll be moving down to RP1 as a platoon, well, 2 squads. We'll move down to RP1. We'll push from there to RP2. Any contact will be cleared through as normal per policy. Whatever the lead squad is, engages. The secondary squad will move or bound up to engage and clear through that contact before continuing the movement. Once we hit RP2, we will put into practice our movement plans, which we will come up before we step off, for both the rifle team or the rifle squad and the weapons teams. And then we will clear through the town of Zaros, which is marked as Objective 1. We do have some OP4 indication that there may be some northern support from the potentially a minor QRF to the north of that. Continuing movement from Zaros north up to Objective 2, which is the Zero Limni Dam. And we will be capturing and assaulting that position. Does anybody have any questions at this time?
Negative, Sergeant.
Negative, Sergeant.
Chief Clay.
You said there's a crawl phase. Did that have any marks or waypoints or anything needed on Elmira?
Negative. We're just going to be taking the flag over there. It's going to be a non-active area. I've got a couple of buildings down. We're going to simulate how we would clear through that town, what that picture looks like, so everybody can get an idea of what we're going to do when we hit that.
Copy that. Thank you, sir.
No problem. Anybody else?
Negative, Sergeant.
Good deal. 3-3, when you're good to go, go ahead and step through the flag to the crawl phase. It's going to be that flag over there.
All right, you heard the man.
Guessing it's the NATO
3-3.
flag.
This is Bravo.
Yeah. 3-4, we do not currently have a mic. We do have Sergeant Goss joining us as soon as he gets in. He will be our mic, and we'll leave it up to Aries to get him in the field, depending on how quickly he gets here. For now, operate normally. CLS we have. We've got Sergeant Donahoe, Specialist Donahoe, and Private Noble is CLS currently. Standard stuff aside from that. After they step off, we'll send you guys through.
3-3, we're going to be a minute here.
3-4 copy.
I want you to do a radio check when you're on that net.
You guys have any questions?
Negatives are out for me.
Exit from Alpha.
That is a no from Charlie.
Gravy.
Alpha, I'm going to be on your team net just in case we need to talk.
Roger.
Corporal Swift and Sergeant Drotty, you're going to be operating as fire teams tonight. So just bear that in mind that wherever you move, you need to bring your CCM team with you or your MG team with you.
Copy, Sergeant.
Roger that, Sergeant.
Thank you, Mike. All right, go ahead and step off. They're getting sorted out. Go ahead and head over.
Sergeant Spears.
Yeah.
So am I not teamed up with Alpha like Charlie?
You are, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're Alpha. The teams are Alpha, Delta, and Bravo, Charlie.
Yeah, okay.
Alpha runs Team 1, and Charlie runs Team 2.
Where?
Walk. Sorry, not crawl. Walk. Three, let me know when everybody's down.
Copy, it's crawl face, I think it's holding here by the flag.
3-4, let me know when you're all here.
Charlie's here.
Alpha's hit.
It's 3-3. Private Baird may have gone to the wrong destination.
I'm gonna go get him.
Sergeant Spears, you may want to double
I
back
got
and
it,
find
don't worry.
Sergeant Keys.
You can just be bragged over here.
Aries, this is 3-4 on 3-1 over.
Send it over.
Alpha, y'all good?
Can you hook Keys up and get him over here?
Copy, what's the situation with Private Baird?
Kruger, y'all good?
He is getting taken care of.
I'm guessing not really. Stand by.
You see that message, LT?
I got him.
Once they're back, we're good to go.
That's for me.
and go ahead and come back. Thank you.
All right, 3-3. All right, 3-3. You've got a street behind us, multiple buildings, none of which are occupied. I want you to simulate this as if you're pushing through the town. Just go the first couple of buildings up so that the weapons team can kind of see how this all flows through, and then we'll add in the MG team and go over how that process works.
Roger, we're gonna stage over there and move up behind this building.
Hang on, Mike.
I move out southeast.
All right, 3-4, get eyes out. 3-3 is going to demonstrate how they clear through, and then we'll link up what it looks like when we put an MG attachment with them.
Roger, Roger.
Yeah.
Gotcha, Roger.
Copies. Bravo copy.
You beat all that.
Double copies.
Jason, Raymond, myself, and Mitchell. One alpha on point.
Copy.
Alright, we're
3-4.
take us up to the first building.
Send it.
I'm off comms for 10 here.
Good copy.
Gates take the corner, Raymond go high on him.
What do you guys need?
Alpha set.
Sergeant Spears. Sergeant Keys is here.
Crossing front.
Subspace off comms for Mike.
Oh, you're 2IC, so is he on?
3-3, this is Dennis on 130. Chef 3-3.
Hold fire. What box is it?
3-3, take Sergeant Keys. He's one of your guys, or not? He is, he's on my Bravo team. Copy, what billet?
Here's back on comms.
He will be AR. AR for 3-3 Bravo. He's getting them now, standby.
He's gotten squared away.
Yep. These don't work.
Copies.
Oh, okay. It wasn't. Yeah, I'm gonna fix them.
Just fix the one in front of me.
I use the 506 Arsenal button. I need to send up a bug report on that, although I think it's still fucked on this template.
Yeah, I think it is.
Well,
Nope, that works.
Check the left one.
Yep. Good joy.
Hey, 3-4, move up with them as they're moving so you can still hear their comms.
And you were moonwalking.
Is it not working still?
Going.
Too far.
Baird, call up when you're set, so I know that I can move.
Mitchell, take that. Hold
He
that
was
corner.
definitely not set.
Copy that, Bravo.
Far side set.
Moving.
There's at least one occupied building.
What?
In the form of a rabbit.
Moving.
Oh.
Raymond, move up to the corner. Hit the corner. Hold it. Crossing. Checking windows.
Oh, look.
Holding.
3-4, I want you watching for specific things you notice. If they drop security in any particular direction, if there's things they're not seeing that they should be seeing, targets of opportunity, and danger areas.
Bravo.
Last man.
Keep moving.
Copies.
Keep moving. Keep
Gonna
flowing.
hold right. You guys go ahead and cross.
Situation here.
Crossing.
Good job.
We're set.
Alright, we're clearing this next
Copy.
building.
Clearing the next building.
We're
set.
Bravo.
3-4, this is Bravo.
It's in traffic.
Alright, Baird, if you want to just hold that security outside.
Do you see what I see?
While we clear this one room, and then I'll have you join us for this.
A firm.
So yeah, just look.
Areas is 3-4 on 3-1.
3-4 send you traffic over.
Hey, check that out.
Yep, go ahead. Go in.
Opening.
Square that away.
Oh, you copy.
Nothing.
Take a mic.
Flash out. Bang. Going left.
Aim Charlie over. Go ahead and just stick
Clear.
with weapon squad. Let him
Opening.
pop it. Your left looks good.
Can't see right.
Go in and go over right. Going.
There's also two
Right,
down the
clear?
street.
Clear.
There's two more down the street on the left side.
Baird. Finally coming out.
One on the right.
And looks like one on the right side as well.
The response to that is come out.
There are actually a lot of them down
Say
the
again?
road. Stand by.
Moving.
Proceed.
Take a mic.
Alright, move up, Baird.
I light and dragon.
Alright, we're proceeding.
We're behind
Hello.
you.
All right, hold security here. Moving.
Crossing.
have rear
You got one more
security.
behind you, Baird.
Crossing.
3-3s, 3-4.
Alright, Baird,
733.
move up.
Once you pass the gas station on the south side, hold.
Everybody,
Good
go
copy.
ahead and heal
keep
behind
moving.
me to the west.
Before out.
Going out this building, I'm holding security.
Moving.
Before this series on 3-1, be advised, the duplicating error messed it up completely with the next buildings. Give me one mic.
Copy.
I'm here.
Take a mic.
Alright, continue moving
Alright,
up.
3-3, hold there. We're good.
Are we clear in this building?
Disregard, we're holding here. 3-3, this is Bravo.
All squads, circle up on me.
Yeah, disregard. Alright, go ahead and circle up on 3-4.
Circle on 3-4.
3-4, this is Edison 3-1. I think you are clear to proceed at this point.
Take a mic.
There it goes. Mm-hmm. Thank you, man.
Got everybody.
Yep, I have 2 pouches for you as well.
Sergeant Hawkins is keys squared away.
A-firm.
Good deal.
Who am I with?
3-4, this is Edison 3-1. It might have been a little bit of separation in the buildings that you're about to face, but do you want to fix it now or no?
Nah, it's fine. No worries. Thank you. Alright. So, 3-3. Pretty straightforward shit, right?
Hey, firm, Sergeant.
Alright. From 3-4's perspective, did anybody see anything that needs to be called out or discussed? Not in how they did things. Things aside from that.
Not from Bravo.
Nothing from Charlie.
Alright.
Delta.
What if there was static MG or something on top of this building?
You'd have to go and clear it.
Yeah, it changes the game a little bit, right? Because everything coming down that road is enfilade fire. Which is it means, you know, look to your left, look to your right, those guys are dead. So that's something we're trying to avoid. So let's step back to the beginning of this. We're gonna set a MG and CCM team to go with 3-3 as they clear through. Go back to the beginning.
Sergeant Spears.
Set it.
Moving.
What does CCM mean?
Post combat missile team.
Mission.
Thank you.
You're gonna go through the whole thing again, right?
Yeah, we're gonna actually push through it this time.
Rocket, you want me to battle with the
If you want to put down some dummies that they can shoot, that would be fine.
Say again?
If you want to stick down some dummies that they can shoot, that would be fine. Just to give this some immersion so they understand what they're actually dealing with.
Copy, I'm gonna try and start from that building going down.
Do you think?
For the south, do you want team 1 or team 2 with the 3-3?
We're gonna do both.
Copy.
7-3-4.
Alpha, this is Bravo. Take left side.
Just left you?
Alpha copies.
Alright, Charlie, your fire team is stepping up first to do this. You
Charlie, Roger.
You are going to be on 133. Your assistant is going to be on 134.
Alpha there.
Oh, we're gonna be setting up behind Alpha.
Alright, 3-3.
Hey, Swift, set up on that wall as well.
Already done.
3-3 actuals over there. 3-4.
There he is.
Any information
Alright.
you get from 3-4, you send.
I am giving you a CCM and an MG team. You're going to be right here in the back.
Roger.
Alpha and Delta, not you
Double
guys.
copies.
Just Bravo Charlie.
Okay, so which team is that?
You're going to be getting Team 2. Char
3?
Team 2.
Charlie over.
Team 2.
And Charlie, 3-4 Charlie, is Sergeant Drowdy. He's the 2IC of the squad. He has basically command of a fire team at this point. So he's going to attach to you. He is going to be on 133. His assistant is going to be on 134.
Roger.
So I will still command them for the most part, but you will have control over where you want to put them.
Charlie 2, we're gonna stick with you.
Roger. Okay.
Pardon me. Sergeant Spears.
Send it.
Might not be a bad time to kind of go over exactly how you would expect the squad leader of the rifle squad to employ that, those weapon systems. Where would you put them most effectively?
Yeah, we're getting ready to go over that.
Okay, roger.
Anyway. All right, so before we step off, just to be clear, 3-3 is going to have Charlie and Bravo attached to 3-3. Alpha and Delta are still attached to me. I got that? All right. Charlie, you're on 1-3-3?
Hey, firm, I am.
All right. So typically, the reason I did you first is because you can call yourself Charlie because they don't have a Charlie. If I were to attach Alpha, you would need to introduce yourself as 3-4 Alpha anytime you call up on net so they knew who the fuck was talking. So I would encourage you to do the same. All right. So 3-3, when we're utilizing an MG and CCM team attachment, their job is to fucking lock this down so that you can move unimpeded and they can cover this lane as you push through the buildings without worrying about where they're going to be or where you might be engaged from down the line as you're pushing through buildings. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
All right. So for now, have Charlie call them up over net, have Charlie set up here. Once you begin your movement, have them push out, start covering down this lane, engaging and suppressing the other buildings, and moving up with you as you continue to fall through.
Roger.
What's up, man?
Charlie, Roger. Bravo's holding it now with the 240. We'll stick with him.
Were you able to get some stuff set up, Aries?
Or 3-4 Bravo is.
3-4, this is Harrison 3-1. That's an A firm. You are ready to proceed. I'm still gonna continue though.
3-4 Charlie, Roger.
Right hand side of the road, north side. We got targets inside the construction building.
3-3 is 3-4. This is weapons free.
We got targets inside the construction building to the right. Down.
Stay firm. That's what I just called out.
Double copies. Lock and load.
Stay firm. Clear to engage.
Lock and load.
3-4, lock and 4. Lock and load and clear to engage.
I have copies.
Your approach chat.
Yeah, hold on.
Make sure the guy's downrange now.
Okay.
Alright, Alpha's gonna be pushing across here.
Alright, Alpha, we're gonna be pushing across.
Alright, the rest of 3-4 that is not attached, you can listen in on 1-3-3, see how this goes, see what changes we might need to make.
This is Bravo. You want to push on the south side of these buildings up front. We're gonna push on the south side. You want to push up at your discretion.
They're engaging from over here. Alpha, push on the backside of those buildings.
Let's do this way, actually. Oh, I can't. Fuck.
Crossing.
3-4, this is Harrison 3-1. I thought you were talking about shooting targets. I should have put it down some just enemy infantry, to be honest.
It's fine. Populate it as you wish.
Reloading.
Bravo, this is Charlie 2. Let us know when you're ready to move.
Copy, Bravo's reloading. Stand by. Ready to move. Ready to move.
3-4, this is 3-3.
Shots on the north
Good
side.
traffic.
Of the, north side of the
tell you Bravo
street.
team to displace and move forward as they need. Alright, we're gonna push up.
Copy that.
Copy is 3-3 pushing up as well.
Probably you're clear to move. He just called up to me. I'm gonna push up with you as your assistant.
Copy that. I'm waiting for Charlie to get set and then I'll move up.
You're good to move.
Bravo's moving.
Let us know when you're set and ready.
Copy, I'm bounding past you. I'm gonna go to this white building here.
Crossing.
Bravo's set.
Good job.
3-4 is your Bravo team set.
Set.
making any contact with this large construction building?
Negative.
Copy. We're gonna continue on then. All right, go ahead and push. Copy. Get a physical support for Alpha if they need it.
Is 3-4.
Send it.
Pause X. 3-4, pause X.
Roger, I'm pausing X.
Rally up in the center between the construction building and the gas station. Rally up between the gas station and the construction building.
Negative, just made safe.
Copy.
Weapon safe.
Damn keys, no optic on that?
3-4 this station, 3-1. Yeah, the duplication thing actually fucked it up completely in a lot of places.
Don't sweat it, we'll deal with it once we get to the run. It's no big deal here.
And I need to change out my glasses.
See, there's no optic.
Alright, so having a look at this, guys, how'd you think that went?
Fair.
It's a lot more complex.
Adds a level of complexity, right? So one of the things that I noticed just from the bird's eye view, right? You guys would tend to get, 3-4 buildings up in front of your support team, and then they're trying to chase and get up to you, which leaves you into a position where, you might run into some high-speed shit that you don't want to deal with on your own. It is imperative that you keep them online with you as you move, so that they are constantly pushing up and working back and forth. So, Charlie, Assistant, Private Noble, you need to relay to me and to Bravo that they need to push up with them.
Roger that, Sergeant.
So Sergeant Drowdy is going to be on 133. He's going to hear from them, hey, we're ready to move. He's going to relay to you, hey, we're moving. And you got to get that to me and to Bravo so they also know to push up.
Hey, Ferb.
Good deal. Anybody else have any questions on how this is working?
Sergeant, would it be easier to work together if my guys had been clearing from the front instead of from the back sides?
I would think so, yes. It made sense you would go to the backside on this. I didn't actually anticipate that you would do that, but it does make sense that you would do it. In my mind, we would have them push out a little bit, maybe set up even a trench if time warranted, or they had some kind of a hard cover they could set up behind to engage from, and then you would continue moving online while they're engaging down, kind of online with you as you moved. The problem with that is, depending on how quickly we can clear through this, they're obviously not going to dig a trench every time. So they're going to be bounding between hard cover trying to make that happen. If you clear from the front, say you do just the south side, right? You can bound by building while having them move up and hold the corner of the previous building or the edge of the current building. Does that make sense? All right.
Yep.
Sergeant Beckett.
Thanks, Sergeant. Yeah, I just wanted to point out also that had we actually been breaching these buildings, it would have eliminated them from being like shooting through us, right? So that would have made it seem a little more natural. So just kind of keep that in mind.
Yeah, ideally they're going to be pushed off 10 meters so they're not inside your lane. When they are engaging down line, they've got to make sure that they're PIDing and watching for people crossing into their lane. But that's that's part of typical shit we do, shift and live fire. So pay attention to those. We'll do this one more time. Just do it from the north side. I want to get my Alpha and Delta team a chance to understand what this looks like, and then we'll jump into the live fire.
Roger.
Are we going back east?
You want just the north side?
Or
Yeah, just do the north side. Go back to the east, start again, and then we'll just do the north side.
So we're gonna push it east, and we're only gonna do the north side of this.
We're only going to be doing the north side of it.
Copy.
All right, Alpha, swap roles with Charlie. Take Delta with you.
34 this station, 3-1.
Send traffic.
I'm going back to the
Are
box.
you not gonna push on the next buildings? Because I was planning a curveball.
No, I don't think so.
It's a little dark.
Given the issues we've had, I'm sorry I made you build all that up, but we don't need to beat this to death, especially given the size of the area that you've built.
Copy, I was planning of putting down some real infantry without engaging the friendlies after some shooting targets. It's fine.
Have them spill out of the construction building as they get close to it.
3-4 Alpha when you reach the next building, and then they'll move
Copy.
up from past you.
Hang on,
Hold the far side of the building.
The south side. We'll hold northern supplies out that way for now. If we need to cross, we will.
3-3, be Interrogative.
Send it.
Do you want us to actually clear every building this time through?
Yeah, do it.
Copy that. Alright, we're clearing every building this time through.
3-4 Alpha, you set? 3-4 Alpha's set.
Who do you want to be your clear team and security team?
I'm set watching your fucking southern flank.
Alpha's
Bravo
Delta.
security
Set.
team, Alpha's clear team. Copy. Keep eyes out.
We're going to be the clearing team. Alpha
see what we've got
Bravo's
in the
going to
way
be
of
external
targets.
security.
Copy.
Bravo will be exterior security. Alpha will be clearing team.
So we'll be holding security on the outside.
Got it.
Copy.
3-3, this is Alpha. We're set.
North side.
Copy.
3-4 Alpha, you set?
I need to take that.
3-4 Alpha's set.
Construction
Alpha
building
takes out.
bearing 275, target bottom
Copy
left
that.
window.
It's out gates.
We'll be
3-4
following
B,
in
Edison
Alpha.
3-1.
7-5.
So traffic.
Stand by.
Yep.
The
They
construction
has eyes
buildings to the
on.
left of the
Or
squad
Bravo has eyes on.
are with
Make sure to
enemies
hug the
inside.
wall that
They are on force to hold fire, so they are not gonna be engaging you. And I'm gonna also make some dudes
Hey, pull back
run
there
in front of
with
your
the
squads.
Sergeant Spears.
Single mic. Again.
I'll just tell him to sit back here and watch.
Yeah. So in this position, we're going to be probably an SBF. That's why I'm not having you shoot.
Yeah.
That would be our typical route from this. Hey, Mike.
Hi.
Nice to have you.
Alpha, this is Charlie. I'll cover you while you move. Or Bravo, I'll move. Cover you while you move.
Coming out. Man.
You two look awfully similar. Are you related?
Battle worn.
Alpha, this is Bravo. You set?
It's the look in the eyes.
You sandbag this faster.
Alpha, this is Bravo. You set?
North side of these buildings, so we're gonna try to move up alongside them.
Hunter, move to the north side of these buildings.
Hello.
Bravo, you won't be maneuvering in this.
Alpha, this is
We'll
Delta.
be as
to the north side of the
at an
building.
SBF from this position.
Oh, okay, I'm just at an SBF position. Copy.
Yeah, you're fine.
Corner of this building that we're on.
Bravo, this Charlie, get you some camouflage up on this sand here.
It's like a 70s porno.
Guy left, guy left.
What?
Move that camera.
I'm glad I killed that guy before you ran in front of me.
Move up, move up, move up.
Brandon, we got security out here.
Baird, slide in.
Alpha, this is Delta. I'm moving up with the fire team in front of me.
Baird, watch high.
Be advised, we are troops in contact outside the road within 100 meters.
Delta copies.
Reloading.
Bravo, Charlie, push up here and watch as the rifles push through here and watch how they're doing this.
Charlie, ready? Copy.
I gave you a dog shit trench. Apologies.
It's fine.
Expect better of you, Donnie.
I expect better of myself, Spears. I really fucking do.
Contact.
Down the road, Alpha, down the road!
This is Bravo, we're engaging down the street far, approximately 120
Beckett, move
meters.
right. Beckett, move right.
Okay.
That guy's
Don't
dead. What the
I get
fuck are you
some
shooting?
intervention.
Again? Oh yeah, I got you.
Building, the next corner.
I'm ready myself into a
We got contact.
Baird, you need to be covering.
There you go, you're great.
Up high.
Single mic.
Crossing, keys.
Set move. Yep, go.
Move, Baird, move.
Opening.
Keys, move.
Guns reloading. There.
Pick it up, Swift. Pick it up.
Coming down. Go. Left side, down there.
This is Alpha 2.
Move this back.
On the north
Three
side of
coming
this
out.
building. We're continuing
Baird,
west.
you're covering high. You're still covering high.
Oh, fuck
Copy,
me.
Alpha. Be advised, we are engaging contacts.
Alpha, this is 3-4.
On the south side of this street at this time. Over.
Center for Alpha.
Where's Delta?
Top high, left.
Delta on the north side.
Baird, you're covering up here.
These guys are hostile, right?
I need to reload.
Okay,
What?
copy.
Where is he?
I'm gonna
Guns
cross it.
down.
Alpha status.
Infantry south side of the road at the gas station.
I'm
Guns
ready
up.
to take it back over.
We
Roger, pushing.
Copy. You're like 60 meters ahead of everybody, and you should be providing security for the MG team as they push up as well.
Roger.
Set.
Crossing.
What are you doing here, Alpha?
Affirm.
Friendly's on the other side.
You're fine. I just now saw that you're doing that.
Snag that corner.
He told me to push north side, so
I'm moving.
Copy. I just engaged a couple of
Hunter.
silhouettes
Hunter,
up to the
move.
gas station.
moving.
3-4 Alpha, move up. All right, Baird, you're looking there now.
Okay.
Delta, fall back with me. Right there.
Engaging
Alpha,
the popular
advise when you're
targets,
done with
please.
this
Just hold security.
gas station.
Roger, I got security across the...
Bravo, this is Alpha.
So while they're moving, you've got to cover them so they can put up some kind of a emplacement for him to shoot from.
Bravo, this is Alpha.
Roger.
3-4, this is Aries, interrogative, over.
We are holding on the back side of the building.
Send
You guys
traffic.
are currently on. Are we good to?
I said that I'm not gonna engage you, but
That's an A-firm.
why are everyone so bunched up?
And we'll move up.
Yeah, it's gonna be discussed. I thought of it.
Alpha's gonna be moving past this gas station to the construction building. Once they're set, we're gonna move up there as
Copy.
well.
I'm gonna equip a
There's
guy
no
with a
security.
smoke grenade just to give you an idea of how much you guys are in a position of one grenade destruction and 4 squad.
Make it happen.
3-4 Alpha engaged, one time
Drop him on the
contact,
second floor.
southwest across the road 50 meters.
Roger that.
Alright, go
Hold
ahead and cross.
security to the west.
Goddamn laser on.
Let me know when you're over there.
Shift.
Yep.
Huh?
I dropped one on the second floor up there.
I don't know, but
This is gonna take some work to get these work.
Bravo, this is Alpha. Be advised, we're still on the back side of the gas station.
This is openable.
Construction building time now.
That's a good copy. Advise when set.
Gates, let's go.
Alright, moving.
Tony, once
I don't think he's holding
3
a
rifles
gun,
back there.
just
None of them are
release
looking
the-
behind us.
Whenever you're ready there.
Solid copy.
Keep rear security.
Belt.
Not you.
3-3, this is 3-4 Alpha. When you set the construction building, we'll move up to the corner over.
I
Roger,
agree.
Make sure you're covering our ass.
All right, let's move up. Give
Oh, you got it.
Construction building. Left. Ground floor.
3-4 Alpha has contact.
Okay, for some reason the enemy does not want to throw smoke grenades at you for some reason, but anyway.
Just do it as an effect. Put it underneath them.
Don't shoot
Or
at
do
you,
a
they
flash or
shoot
something.
at you.
Roger. 3-4 Alpha copies. You'll need support side construction building when we move past over.
I'm sorry,
Yeah, Roger, we're set.
I thought 3-3 was
Copy, 3-4 Alpha moving.
Bravo, keep security on
Move up.
that fucking.
Like how Swift's communicating. He's doing a good job on that.
Yeah, keep on what you want from that.
Once we're there, we're taking the corner.
Permission to move to one of the higher levels of this construction building.
G crossing barrels
Do it.
in the corner.
All right, let's push up to the second.
All right, give 3-4 the corner there.
behind you.
Let's move up on the north side and around and watch
Second
that
floor,
security
third.
there. While
Ow.
Alright, okay.
I got
So-
flashed.
let me know when you're good.
All of them got
Good
in the
move
face.
right here.
Back
This
here.
is Bravo.
Yes, they did.
That way, Baird. Set it.
Negative. Bravo's gonna be moving on the north side.
3-3, pause X. 3-4, pause X.
Pause X, pause X.
Pause that, pause that, pause that.
Safety's on.
Safety's on.
Circle up on me.
Center of the street.
Pause X, circle up on fucking tree 4.
Half copies.
Oh, it's just had to recover.
Mitchell left.
Everybody okay medically?
Just
Yeah, no hits.
Good to go.
Yeah, rally up down on the ground floor.
That was a fuck up.
Up there by the others.
That was a big fuck up if
been
you
the
ask
two
me.
Yes, it was a massive fuck up.
Alright, I'm gonna let Aries speak once everybody's here. He's got some good comments from the air. And then we'll go over how this went. On you, Aries.
Thank you, Sergeant Spears. If I could get everyone's attention on TeamSpeak again for just a quick second, then I'm gonna touch on the matter again. Does anyone think that's a good way to approach anything?
Negative LP.
All right. The two flashbangs that I throw at you was just to give you guys an idea of how bunched up you guys was, especially on that corner. A single frag grenade could easily destroy 10 people here. Back to you, Sergeant Spears. I've got nothing else.
Thank you, Aries. 3-3, what was the goings on here at this building with the X? Was you waiting on input for me, or?
No, we were just waiting to get it cleared and move past.
Got it. Okay. I just want to make sure that we weren't holding for some reason for me. All right, so how did comms go that time? Anybody?
They weren't bad. I do appreciate our the Alpha and Bravo team working 3-3 Alpha and Bravo working together. It frees me up to pay more attention to, you know, who's attached and where they are and that sort of thing.
A firm. So the two things I noticed, and I saw that you had corrected one of them. The first is with my guys. When you are detached, you are still your own fire team. You're not attaching to them and operating as a rifleman. You're still your own fire team, and your job is to get your own fire teams back and cover their six and everything else. The MG and the assistant can only do so much from one position, especially while they're moving. And Swift, I don't need to tell you, but the 240 doesn't shoot and run at the same time, and you're the primary person who bitches about that. So I don't want to see that again. With the fire team that is attached or detached, if you are attached to another squad, your whole goal is to lock down sectors so they don't have to. So one of the things I noticed when we were at this building, and even the building a couple ones down, the storefront, the rifles were kind of holding down corners and engaging down lane. That's no longer your responsibility. Trust your fellow soldier to do their job and have your six. So you can do your job and clear through buildings. We can get the fuck out of this dangerous AO. So as you're pushing through, trust your attachment to cover you. Watch down that lane and make sure you're not getting shot by anything that they control outside of the building. Inside the building is fair game. That's on you. But if you've got somebody with you covering down line, then let them do their job so you guys can do yours. Copy? And I know this is different for a lot of people. This is not something we train on a lot. It's how weapons are actually intended doctrinally by Army doctrine to be used. It is how we are going to train so that we can do this more properly and do this more often to make things a little bit more high speed and frankly reduce the number of casualties and everything else we run into in mountain environments. At the end of the day, I thought this was pretty good. I did like the comms from what I could hear over local. I felt that was pretty good. Does anybody have any questions on this process, how it looks, and how we operate before we step off into the live fire?
Negative, Sergeant.
Sergeant Kruger.
Thank you, Staff Sergeant. I know this is the way, one of the ways that we do it within 3-2 is that obviously 2 ICs and a fire team still has some autonomy to move him in his battle wherever they see need. I believe it should also work the same way with an MG team as long as it is also called up, that they shouldn't have to wait for the attachment that the squad leader that they're attached to move if they're not effective.
Yeah, absolutely right. That comes with two things. That comes with practice and understanding and confidence, really. I guess that's three things. Since this is new to everybody for the most part, and again, not something we train on too often, it's going to take some time before we get that comfortability with it. Obviously, if you find yourself in a position where you can no longer cover your attached rifle squad, you need to move up and make adjustments and make those call-outs. As I tell my guys all the time, I would much rather rein you in than send you out. So do what you feel you need to do to be in the best position to complete the mission. Thank you, Sergeant.
Sergeant, I will say that Corporal Swift did move of his own volition a couple of times, so
I did see that.
appreciated that.
Absolutely. Anybody else?
I have one quick question, Sergeant Spears.
Send it, Sergeant Donahoe.
We took contact from this building here.
Yeah.
Not sure if we dropped the dude on the ground floor or not, but considering the building is then hot, should the rifle team, at least, well, probably a squad to clear a fucking 3-story building, have pushed to that building?
Typically, yes. Given that I made this street wide as shit to make it difficult to cross without cover, I would say in this instance, no, especially since nothing was firing back at you. So yes, in a live fire environment, absolutely. If you take contact from a building, push through and clear it out. And that's going to require further communication with your attachment to make sure that they know what you're doing and they can cover you appropriately.
Thank you, 3-4.
All right. Anybody else? Is this making sense? Does everybody see the value in doing this?
Absolutely, Sergeant.
Yeah,
Yeah,
firm.
It's gonna take some getting used to.
Yeah, it's definitely going to take some getting used to. I don't know everybody here. Obviously, I've worked with a lot of you, but I don't know everybody. I joined the 506 for the realism aspect, so I do what I can to make sure that we adhere to that and do things the way they should be done, to the best of my ability and to the best of the restrictions and constraints we have in Arma. To that end, that's why I want to focus on this. You know, it's something that I think will help. I think it's something, especially when we're clearing larger towns like the AO we're going to tonight, that's going to require a lot of communications, especially when an MG team is attached. You have Armor in the AO, the CCM team that's attached is going to go off and, going to have to hunt. The attachment team is going to have to make that decision. Okay, do I stick with the rifle squads? Do I move with the CCM team? They're going to have to utilize their knowledge and skill set to know what the best decision is. And always, if you're wrong, stay wrong, but do your best to make it right. So with all that being said, take a couple of minutes, get a drink, take a latrine break if you need to, and head back to the flags, rearm, resupply, and prepare to step off.
Sergeant, can I ask one more question?
Send it.
And I'd like Lieutenant Reyes' opinion here, and the opinion of any other senior non-coms here. When we were in the situation where we're all stacked outside of these buildings, obviously we're only clearing what we're taking contact from. But would it be advisable to push people inside of the buildings just while we wait?
Yes.
Sergeant.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
Yeah, I would say that, or push them around the backside of it and have them move in tandem. Have a team move up in the front, have a team move up in the back. I liked what you were doing. You had a security element from the front while the rear element was clearing through buildings, and you did catch the rear security thing. So always, that's something whenever you clear a building, you're going to have one guy probably in the back of the line or the front of the line, depending on how you do your breaches, covering your ass as they push in. So never drop that rear security as well.
Roger.
Sergeant, can I clarify something?
Please do.
Thanks, Sergeant. I just want to clarify that if you are ever setting up security, like say you want to set up security and you're going to be there for any more than like 10 seconds, absolutely that building should be cleared through. Anytime you use a building as security, that building has to then be cleared, even if you don't take contact from it. That's all I had. Thank you, Sergeant.
That's a very good point, Sergeant.
Yeah, never put your back to a closed door especially if you don't know what's behind you. Check. Hello.
You're good.
All right.
You're good.
Never put your back to a closed door if you don't know what's behind that door.
Facts.
Yep. I do the same thing with my wife. If she's behind a closed door, there's a reason that door's closed, and I'm not opening it.
Send the kids. Send the kids.
That's right. Calling the hounds. All right. Yep. So go ahead, resupply, rearm, grab a drink, whatever you got to do, and then prepare to step off. As you notice, time is currently frozen. It's going to remain this level of darkness. That is on purpose. It's going to be, do I need nods? Do I not need nods? It's meant to be a little bit more difficult. So keep that in mind where appropriate.
Bravo, make sure Private Bear has his nods with him.
And I was about to ask you that.
Yeah.
You did your own.
Send it.
Alright, question. If I'm running, say I don't have the assistant with me, and I'm running with Alpha, and I have to go hunt Armor, what should I do in that situation?
I'm gonna have somebody running with you as an assistant. It'll probably be Mike.
Okay. Roger.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if I should stay with him and keep guarding him and wait for the Armor to come to me, or.
So we'll have to communicate over SquadNet to determine, okay, if you're attached, should Charlie engage it, or can you engage it, or if you're in a position where you can't move, they're gonna have to. So, Mike, for tonight, do you have the room to pick up maybe 1 or 2 heats for him?
I can probably make the room, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have you run with him. You're still Mike, but I'm gonna have you run with him just so he has a battle. So if he needs to move to combat, he can.
All right, sounds good. I'll go make room there now.
All right,
second.
Tango Mike. I'm not walking. Fuck that. Spears off comms. 30 seconds.
Roger.
3-4 off comms. 30 seconds.
3-4 these days, I'm gonna go comms for one mic as well.
For 1 to 2 mics.
Copy that.
Alright, Baird, let me know when you have the NVGs
I'm
up
good to go.
on the arsenal.
Okay. Okay.
One more.
I think Sergeant Smith forgets that I'm the fat ass of our fire team.
Oh, he doesn't forget. He just.
Do you see the NVG tab below the sunglasses icon?
Yeah, I'm in there.
50, my
Okay. So it's going to be the AN-PVS 14s or the PVS 14s FS.
Roger, Alpha.
So it's right near the top. The single nods. It should look like the one that's on my helmet.
Yeah.
Yep, perfect. Did you fire any ammo?
No.
No? Okay, perfect.
Unicorn mode.
All right, Keys, when you need ammo, come to me first. I'm heavy as shit.
Yeah, roger.
If you have any questions at any point, just go ahead and radio it up, and I'll do my best to answer it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Baird, you'll be my battle through this.
Can I still run with that? Nope.
Okay.
Let me know when you guys are ready.
3-4, you back?
Keys green.
Baird's green.
Copy all of Bravo's green then. Except for me. I'm gonna grab a drink.
Yeah, I'm good.
Did you lose something?
Well, I'm trying to figure out how to get my laser to work.
Tab L.
I'll see if I can't squeeze in another one.
Well, it doesn't say anything.
3-4 back on comms. 3-4 back on comms. Sorry.
3-4.
Yeah.
3-2's ready to go.
It also depends on if you
Considering
which one you
time
have.
of day and what's approaching, what way do you guys normally rock in terms of 240? I presume not mixed pouches for nighttime.
Yeah, typically don't use mixed.
All right.
Alpha Bravo, make sure you're not using mixed if you are. Hey, are you 3-2 or 3-3?
No, copy that.
3-3.
Oh, okay.
Alright, Bravo's all green. Ready to go now.
I thought you said 3-2 for a second. I was super confused.
Oh, no.
It's like I've been calling you the wrong thing all night.
Yeah.
Sergeant Beckett.
We just finished day one.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
Yes, Sergeant.
Let me grab you real quick.
Yeah, I'm green.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Charlie's green. Bravo's green.
What were you talking about? It's what cannon's policy?
You gonna sniff it too like a dog?
Oh, about
Alpha will be squared away at 60 here.
Kruger was saying they doing 3-2.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Oh, that's a
I
while
don't know either. I was just kind of wondering.
Yeah, it might be. Alright, that's all I have.
Hey, hold on.
What?
Hold on. There's something funny going on here. Hold on, let me look at you.
What?
You've got PMags in your vest and you've got a Stanag in your weapon.
Seriously?
Well, sometimes it'd be like that, man. I don't get to choose the military issues.
I do that for Canada.
Gates lost all his ammo.
Alright, 3-4, everybody green.
Well, that was Sanky's with it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I never liked
Bravo's ready.
blue green man. That's where it's at.
Delta's ready.
Charlie's ready. Mike now. Mike, Bravo's ready.
Mike, you good?
Fucking better be.
No, Gates' trigger finger is usually made of lead.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't do 3 to 5 rounds. I do like
I'm just trying
10
to
to
get
15.
Let him know I'm just trying to get the nets fixed up.
He's good. He's just trying to get his nets fixed up.
Are you okay, Ty?
Copy.
I'm always okay.
Are you
I
sure?
filled in a shitload while I was in this. Oh, so
I think I'm shit hot because I'm Air Force.
Sheriff Force, what?
Hell yeah, on that. Hey.
Just he might call pineapple on
That guy likes me. I let him make shit go boom.
Alright, once everybody's here, circle up. 3-3, once everybody's here, circle up.
on people's asses.
circle up on Sergeant Spears.
Putting fucking bombs on foreheads.
Mm-hmm.
It's warheads on foreheads.
Yeah, but
Oh,
that's
correct.
artillery.
I got 3 for you.
Roger, thank you.
Aries, you back on that?
That's gonna be an A-firm.
Alright, everybody's been briefed. You know what we're doing. 3-3 and 3-4. Charlie, I want you to take lead for 3-4. I want you to plan your movements from RP2. We're going to insert again at run phase where it's marked at the AAC airfield. We'll be moving south from there to RP1, moving from RP1 to RP2, from there diverging into the various lanes, whatever you guys determine that makes the most sense. We're going to run with whatever, preferably the lower enlisted go with. I do not want sergeants, staff sergeants, etc., senior NCOs to offer much correction. I mean, obviously, if something's glaring, correct it, but otherwise, run with it, and let's correct that in the field. Davenport, I'll leave 3-3 up to you for spot checks.
Roger.
All right, so split off, figure out what you want to do, get some good spacing so you guys can talk appropriately, and let's get this movement plan together.
Quick question.
Send it.
Are we clearing
All right, team leaders on me.
For the most part, yes. You will definitely clear.
All right, fillers.
You will definitely be clearing
What y'all
the
think?
primary road down here. Then you will be pushing up through Zaros. If you're not taking contact from the northwest side, then continue movement through to the secondary objective.
All right, let's figure out some lanes here once we hit Zaros.
I'm under strict orders to keep quiet on this one.
What are you thinking we're moving?
I held
Hey,
right
from
here.
Prison Gates.
I'm not allowed to.
Swift had some minor input, so.
Yep. So the plan is entirely down to you guys. I'm keeping quiet.
Get as close. You can go that way.
I mean, we're gonna be.
Input in my place, then feel free.
Now here's the Charlie. You are going to be the detached element tonight.
Okay, so I can't really do much aside from going off when a tank is called up, basically, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
And Bravo's going to be with us, or Bravo's going to be with you guys as well.
So from
Okay.
RP2, like how we're going to approach the town, what the lane's going to be, SPF positions, all of that shenanigans.
Mike, that means you're going to run with Bravo.
That tucks behind my pistol grip.
I think I told you Delta originally, but Bravo.
So I get to go with you?
You're going to go with me.
Yay.
Well,
I'll get to
I'm
go hunt
channeling my
shit
inner
together.
Arnold from the movie.
I thought I was
Commando.
running with him.
You know, it's
You'll be with Bravo.
I wish I had one of them.
He changed it to Bravo.
I'm sorry, I told you Delta, but I meant Bravo. That's on me.
So, do I not need these AD rounds?
Toys of the army.
You can carry them, because.
Wait, you're carrying a.
No, you don't.
carrying a 3-3.
You do not. You need 249.
No.
Sorry, 240.
That's the new toys of the.
That's on me. My bad. Sorry, Mike.
It's the new airborne.
I was like, he's about to be Super Mike, bro. What Lydell always wanted to be.
He's just running around with his fucking big ass packs on his back.
No, these aren't 338 Lapua. I wish they were.
All right, so let's spread off a little bit more just so we can get some distance in here and think this out. Because I want 3-4 to identify SPF positions and where the detachment should be for primary roads to lock down, as whereas you know what the movement might be with the rifle squads as they come up with it.
joining us over.
I fired it.
What is that for Bravo?
Range and love it.
Bravo, you going to be joining the rest of 3-4? We're just southeast of your poles, 25 meters.
Yeah, friend. I'll be over.
How's the vehicle, man?
I see
Bravo,
their
Mike is going to be
movement plan.
attaching with you, and you and Charlie will be detaching and attaching to 3-3.
Now my weapon is this.
Copy.
That's my weapon.
I see their movement plan.
This little huddle.
Kill a lot of
All over
fucking people.
hands and go break.
It's not really that
Hey, 3-3, use
spot.
a different color of some kind, so we know the two different colors. Just let me know what color you use, and we'll use something different.
Roger, we'll use blue.
All I gotta say is,
Copy. 3-4, use green to mark up the map for our movement.
well,
If you're sworn to
this phrase will
silence,
make
I'm
sure a lot of people
definitely
die.
sworn to
All
silence.
assets 7-0, you are type 3, cleared hot.
Pre-planning, so
Everything will die.
I'm just going to follow y'all movement.
9 lines on fixed wing, 5 lines on rotary.
Looks like they're kind of moving up the side of that hill to get into town.
Hey guys, go on, Whisper, please. Hang on, Mike.
Because we'd be on the other side of the buildings.
I don't know why. I don't know why she's going on that side of the hill when you're in clear view of this entire fucking town.
Plus that slope is like.
I mean, we
fucking
could
100 meters
set.
of it.
Hold up, let me change my color.
Uh,
Could we run 3-4 through here? Like stay on the outside.
What's the terrain elevation look like?
Level
Tad higher.
except for the hill.
Yeah, it's a little higher.
We'll do what you want to do, but just take that into consideration.
Still open as
I
fuck.
think our best bet's to stick with them and then roll in up
3-4,
behind
this
them.
3-3.
The traffic.
Are we gonna
You know,
need to
stick
clear
the
all of
exterior
Zaros?
the town. Do what we were just doing.
Clearing what you take contact from. Most likely the northwest sector will peter off, and then we'll move through from Zaros to OBJ2.
While they're taking the thick part
To
of
be perfectly
Zaros,
honest, 3-3, I do not know.
stay out
This is
here.
entirely Ares dependent, and I'm going to be just as surprised as everybody else is.
Raj.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Charlie Bravo, if you want to go,
to set up a
if you want to go and meet with
town.
Charlie Bravo, if you want to go meet with 3-3 and work out movement with them, that would be perfectly acceptable, knowing that you're going to be detached.
I figured we're just gonna stick with them the whole time until Armor's called out, and then Charlie will go deal with it.
All right. I would say discuss that with them, make sure they understand what your guys' intent is, and make sure you got comms in place to communicate all that up. Private Noble, you're stepping up in a big way tonight, so make sure you keep your ears open and take your time to think about what you're saying as you send it up.
Roger.
Tango Mike. All right, Alpha Delta. Identify SVF positions that we can cover them as they move through this town.
How many are you wanting?
Go ahead.
There's going to be probably a couple that you're going to need. Pretty big AO to try to cover.
Sergeant, for clarity, are they also planning SBF positions moving past the first objective?
Yeah, I would think so. You're going to need movement to that secondary objective. 3-3 is 3-4.
Send it.
Is Hawkins marking up SVS for us?
Potentially, yeah, just to facilitate movement.
All right, have her wipe those off so we can determine that amongst ourselves.
Roger.
Thank you, Mike.
I'm not a weapons guy, so I'm not going to chime in, but this is not straight fucking forward.
It is definitely
Still
not.
discussing.
All right.
Because if you go up the fucking incline, you are fucked because you'll have an incline behind you if you only go halfway. And if you go up to the top of it, you're too fucking far away for shit hits the fan if you get hit from your south or from your fucking west.
So do you guys want me to throw out one that I identified as maybe one to start from?
Go for it.
Oh. Why way back there?
Well, look at what they got to cross to get from RP2 into that town.
Fucking river, yeah.
They've got the river there. They've got a lot of flat terrain. They're going to need somebody watching their 6 as they push into that town. That's a long way to move. That's like 600 meters across open terrain.
Gotcha.
That wasn't bad, Hunter, where you had it set up.
Not at all.
We could make that second because we're watching that fucking road straight down. Push up with them.
If anything, I thought you guys were going to say that mountaintop right there.
Yeah, that would be good too. You could do that too.
Because, I mean, what you put down, certain
I like
spears,
that
was
a little bit
17
better,
meters,
yeah.
so I
26
don't know how
is a little
much of
higher.
a flat it is
Right.
across here.
So the only reason I put that is I happen to know that that is a built-up area with elevation and some guard towers to shoot from. You guys obviously wouldn't know that, but 2-6 is a very good secondary option for that.
Well, do you want us to go to 2-6 since we're going off the assumption we don't know that stat is there?
That's fine. Let's make that happen. So I'll mark this up as RSBF.
One comment I'll have on SBF2, and this is very little input, is it all depends on that building that's slightly north of it. Because if that's a 2-story or the same height or taller, that completely negates the SBF. So it might be worth having a secondary option. I don't know exactly what's in front of it, but it's just probably worth having a secondary option in case.
Hey, Fern, what about that building to the northwest?
Depends on the height of the buildings. Since we don't have elevations on the buildings, it's tough to say. What about Riga, top of the mountain?
I don't know if it would have eyes down there.
Have the
on all these
rifles.
trees.
Have the rifle stage here, and you guys can get maneuvered up there to the top.
Sure.
You want to make that an alternate?
Yeah.
I just know.
As we get eyes out,
I'm
we
not gonna
can
try
as we see things. Once you guys get on the ground, call them up as you see them. If it makes sense to switch and use SBF2 or the alternate, we'll make that movement happen.
As an MG, though, I'm a big fan of that first SBF2 marker. That would give me great sight lines down those roads, and of course, it'd be good for the Moors.
It definitely would.
Okay, you could set up for SBF2. You could set up here and here on the MG teams, and then you have 2 lanes of fire for both teams.
Both those roads.
Presuming this doesn't block a shot.
Yeah.
Which one?
Could just move up to that.
Good.
Yeah.
What if the top of the mountain's occupied? What if Riga's occupied?
Well, we're gonna have to go clear it.
You gotta go
Right.
take that shit.
So just something to keep in consideration, right? We don't know what we're necessarily getting into. So look for your danger areas as well.
That whole mountaintop's going to be a danger area.
You're still 3-4 tonight, right, Spears?
Hey, firm.
Okay. All right.
That's Sergeant Spears, by the way.
Sergeant Spears, yeah.
Oh my.
Okay, just pointing out something. Look for the flat parts. Whoopsie. Flat parts right there. Right there.
Yep.
Those are going to get you better eyes. I know from experience. Than this mountaintop is. Or maybe it's a different mountain I was thinking of. I don't know. Played this map way too many fucking times.
Looks good enough to me, I guess. We'll play it by ear the rest of the way once we get out there.
All right. So let's say SBF3 is okay. Is there going to be a 4th SBF, or are we just going to move platoon column up to OBJ2?
I guess that would be communicated with 3-3, see what they want to do.
All right. Is there any other things that we need to be cognizant of as we look at this?
That damn QRF.
We could set up a SBF4 just to be in precaution of that, and then go for movement plan after that. After we get there and wait.
So looking at 3, let's say that there's a BTR in the center of town, right on my mark. Are we going to be able to engage that?
No.
No.
If 3-3 hasn't made it there yet.
If
no, because the trees.
Exactly. So maybe that's high enough. We can hope it is, right? We can leave it marked. But if it's not, we need to have a secondary position ready to go.
Sergeant Spears, would that also be not dependent on the detached team? So in this case, Team 2, whether they can maneuver there?
Hey, firm.
So if they were in a position to maneuver on it, then that would mean SBF3 would still be able to be facilitated, because we'd still be effective as long as we're effective everywhere else.
Correct. And when are you going to move from 2 to 3?
Once they get to phase line 1.
Okay. So if we are on SBF 2, say the team that's with me, which is going to be Alpha and Delta, when would we move from 2 to 3?
After phase line 1 anyway, because if we're going to push from SBF 2 to 3, we're pushing through fucking occupied uncleared territory.
Absolutely.
Well,
this is a pretty fuck you objective. That's why I'm trying to get you guys to think about all the potential shit that we got to worry about.
I would say when they get to that green line right there, that would be time for us to start moving, because that's going to be a long fucking hike.
It is going to be a long hike.
About us talking too loud.
And by the time you get there, they could. It depends on how many guys are in these fucking buildings and whatnot, but they should be able to clear out a lot of these buildings for us to move through it, or get an SBF right here as well, like just a get line of sight down this long fucking road right here.
Ideally, in my mind, you'd want to be moving as soon as the rifle squad is hooking this fucking dog leg going back fucking north-northwest. They should be after clearing this as we're pushing through to SBF 3, and they should be just...
Brandon Apple actually sub.
So we get set up before they even make it to phase line 2.
Another thing I'm just going to comment on. I heard, of course, the QRF mark being called out, and rightfully so, but there's also that exclamation mark in 092126. We have no idea what that is, what's there, etc. So we also need to be cognizant of any kind of QRF, whatever that may be there, being a few hundred meters away, and then being able to get on top of us quickly.
So
we'll need to be extra cognizant of that.
We're pretty satisfied with what we got right now.
Especially the
I think I might give us a minute.
Team 2.
All right, Sergeant Jotty, you got eyes on all this?
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
All right, are you comfortable back briefing this to 3-3?
I can.
Okay. You're gonna. We'll make sure for
listen and correct me.
I will. Want to make sure see if this if everybody's tracking on the same thing. Get all of our ducks in a row. Are we good with this, guys?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, let's see how this plays out.
All right.
We'll make it work.
Make it happen. 2-3 rally up. 3-4 rally up on me.
I believe in you, Hannah. Rally up on 3-4.
You play fucking GTA 5 and you go fucking find a... Ooh, kill.
Might want to step forward, Sergeant Roddy. You're gonna be first.
Off to the
Probably.
east.
Time to water the flowers of blood.
Just answered your own question earlier.
This is gonna be a tough objective, so prepare for that.
This is gonna be an ass objective. EV2 Raymond.
Wait, there's easy ones?
Yes.
Want you to back brief me on 3-3's plan.
I have no idea what 3-3's plan was. Staff Sergeant.
All right, 3-3.
Staff Sergeant, the rank and file weren't briefed.
All right,
So
3-3.
It's not Private Raymond's fault.
Take a mic. 3-3. Step off and make sure all your people know what you're doing.
Yeah, Roger.
Take a mic.
Rally up on 3-3.
See how I threw that bastard 3-3 under the bus? Fuck that guy.
Good enough, I guess.
Hey, are we gonna follow that lane that Sergeant Hawkins put up to the north?
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to.
Northwest?
We're probably gonna have to. That'll be for me, Alpha and Delta to take care of.
Hey guys, reference your
All
maps.
right.
Just given the size and the scope of that. I was
Alright,
waiting
it's
for someone to
pretty,
acknowledge that, so.
fucking explanatory on the map there.
I thought you put it up, but then I
We'll wait till
had a
3-4 set up.
relook at it.
SBF1. We're gonna cross.
No,
we're gonna
it's all
use this
good.
Little ditch here. Get to this first section of buildings.
So
clear it out.
while we're clearing through that,
So that the
SBF
setup
3 is going to need to remain occupied until they're no longer effective. They're going to push around to that SBF 4 as we're clearing through there. We'll figure it out from there.
I just put SBF 4 up there just in case we weren't going to move with them and they needed to move while we covered.
I like it. Works good for me. See how this goes. Anybody got any questions?
How will I get the back door?
Before we step off, do earplug and micro dagger checks. If you haven't done so.
Private Noble, got any questions? You good?
No, not really. I'm tuned into the squad net as of now, unless you want me to wait until we detach.
No, you're fine. And Charlie, you can stay on their net. Just make sure you guys are keeping up comms between you.
Roger.
After comes the Sierra.
Copy.
Charlie, this is Bravo on point 3. Ready to check over.
Kill.
So I know it's the movement's a little wacky, but there's
a method
not
to
a
the
good way to do
madness.
this. Yeah.
Not with one squad and then attaching.
Yep.
Yeah,
once
Sergeant,
we get
question.
Yep.
I heard that we were going to be clearing every building. Is that still the case?
Negative. We're only clearing what we're taking fire from.
Copy.
Copy.
You want a 13-hour mission, Sergeant Beckett?
Not yet, Sergeant.
Once we clear the town of Zaros, we'll probably do a leader's recon somewhere. Figure out movement from there.
Sergeant Rody, are you here?
Do we know what is it objective 2?
Negative. We don't know what's at objective 2.
For tonight.
We're not sure.
We know the Zulomi dam is occupied. We don't know by what, but it's been taken by Op 4. We don't know the size and capacity or what is up there. Composition.
What's the chance I could?
Do we have the capabilities of OP4? Is it a militia? Is it an armed fighting force?
Presumed to be Russians.
Copy. Armed fighting force. Got it.
So, Spears, what are the chances I could convince you to send your medic with me?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, we could probably make that happen. Do you have CLS?
Yeah, we do.
All right. I would actually say I need him just because he's acting as the assistant MG for us. Yeah. So if we
to point out, there might be one possible other available to jump in here. I don't know if anybody's checked.
Nibs, maybe.
Yeah.
Someone reach out to him, see if he wants to. Otherwise, Davenport will rely on Ares to listen to our net and react as necessary.
Yeah, Roger.
All right.
3-4, I have a question for you.
The traffic.
So on the map, you see phase line 1 pushing here.
Okay. Yes.
The only problem is that this is going to be uncleared. So I was wondering if you could have a team sit here and look this way, and just if there's any contacts up there, then we'll know that we have to go and clear it. But otherwise, it would just really be a lot of time for such a If
I
there's
agree.
No contacts up there.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there and see what that.
Yeah, I like that. I'm on board.
Okay, perfect.
Who's worth a shot?
We'll just use our own CLS then.
Do you want 3-3 to have a member carrying extended CLS?
Yeah, I would prefer it if we can.
That's up to him.
Yeah, have
Alpha.
Have Alpha
preferably.
carry it. Alpha CLS.
Copy. I'll grab it. Extended CLS.
Yep.
Okay, what do you? How much do you want me to carry?
Three times blood bags, 10 times each.
Search spares.
Copy. I got it.
Drive it.
You want to find out who CLS is in 3-3 for me, in case I need to know.
It's gonna be Kruger. And he is carrying extended CLS, who's going to carry additional blood bags if it becomes relevant.
Roger that. Hang on, Mike.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, we need them.
We're gonna need them.
LT, let me grab you real quick. Hey, the section of town that they've got cordoned off east of PL1.
3-4, this is 3-2. We're good to go.
Let's make that some lighter contact so that they don't have to double back and clear back up that street unless you want to roll a BTR or something down it, fine. But
you mean north of PL1, correct?
Northeast of PL1, that main MSR where I'm marking right now.
Yeah. I do not have something big over there, but I'm gonna make it later.
That's fine. I just don't want everybody to have to push back and clear through that as well, since they were going around the other side.
Sure.
Get into a lengthy operation if we make that happen.
Yeah.
Hang on, Mike.
Just be prepared for everything.
Oh yeah, we're on board. 3-4, you guys all good?
There he is.
Noble's
Oh,
ready.
yeah.
Delta's good.
All right, rally up on me.
Rally up on 3-4.
Rally up on 3-4.
All right, all. Ares is going to be acting as Havoc 7, so if we need to talk to him between 134 and 133, rally up on our net. He's listening in. If we have a situation, we can work with that, and he can deal with it. For our movements, Davenport, we'll just communicate to each other, make things happen as we need to. This is just as much of a surprise for me as it is for everybody else, so we can both lead properly without having to worry about the Zeus aspect. Private Noble, back brief us on 3-4's game plan.
Roger, Sark. So, Bravo and Charlie are going to be attaching to 3-3. We have an SBF at grid bearing 1016. And then we are going to push west with you guys and set up our MG and CCM teams at SBF 2, looking down the roads in 2 different lanes. We have an alternate SBF 2 on Mount Riga, and if we take contact from there, we will be pushing up to clear it out and then support from there. We'll move down and then clear the northwestern part of the town, the top lane. Sorry, disregard that. Correction, that is 3-4 and Alpha and Delta will be clearing the green lane after phase line 1, and we will be at SBF 3, Charlie and Bravo, who are attached to you. After that, we'll set up at SB 4 and then push north to Objective 2, support you guys. That's all I've got, Staff Sergeant.
Thank you, Mike. So just a couple points of clarity here. Charlie and Bravo will be attaching to 3-3. They will be moving with you. At SBF 2, they will be providing cover until we are ready to move in, and they need to attach you formally. So they'll be with me, but they are on your net. When you are ready for them, call it up. Let Charlie know, 3-4 Charlie know. He'll move his entire fire team in lane with you and push up as you go. Obviously, being as we're looking at lane 1 and lane 2 on the eastern and western sides, you've got the issue of it being kind of a split lane, right? You've got buildings on either side, buildings down the center. 3-3, you're going to make the call to determine where you need them the most and try to lock down what we can do.
Roger.
Okay. From there, as you guys make it up to the OBJ1 marker, the SBF team, which is myself, Alpha, and Delta from 3-4, will be covering your movements. Once you get up to that phase line, we're going to shift down, push to that secondary SBF 3, and get online. The MGs and the CCM team will detach from you at that point, take up that SBF, and try to cover into the town, since the rest of 3-4 is needed to help clear that northern side. From that point, we'll push through, continue in platoon column to RP3, RP4, etc., with 3-3 on point, 3-4 maneuvering to engage contacts as they go through. So, if you have any questions on 3-4's intent?
Negative, sir.
Negative.
PV2 Mitchell, back brief us on 3-3's plan.
Roger, Sergeant. If everyone's reference their map, 3-3 will be moving as...
Private, can you speak up?
Copy. Check 1.
Nope. Speak up.
Can everybody hear me now?
That's better.
Copy. So 3-3 will be moving as a squad up to from RP2 to SBF 2 as we're waiting for the weapons teams to provide the cover. We're going to be splitting up into 2 lanes, with Alpha taking the western side and Bravo taking the eastern side, moving up to clear out any buildings we're taking contact from, or as we see fit. When we get to phase line 1, we'll be splitting down towards the southwest to check those buildings and clear out any that are needed to get SBF 3 set up, and then moving up to phase line 2 and clearing out, again, any buildings we get contact for. And then moving in a platoon column to RP3, RP4, and then clearing out Objective 2 as we need to. That is all I have.
Thank you, Mike. 3-3, any points of clarity?
Negative.
Good deal. We will leave Objective 2 to be determined in the field as we move. If nobody has any questions at this point, just one more thing I want to clarify. The SBF 1 position, that is for us to cover 3-3's movement to SBF 2. Then we will break down a move by fire team to SBF 2 and begin the engagement of the town from that point. Nobody has any questions, lock and load, earplugs, dagger checks, and step off to the run phase. As soon as you hit the ground, you are landing, we are air assaulting in. So dismounts, standard procedure from a helo.
Guys, once we hit our lanes, we're going to be holding.
Areas are good for us to insert.
SBF 2 is set up.
Go whenever you're ready.
Tango Mike.
Bravo copies.
All right, Havoc 3, we are green, green, green.
Alright, I'm good.
Go ahead and go through the flagpole.
Green to go through.
Green to go through.
South.
Double sir.
They're the runways, and then southwest to these streets.
Are we waiting for the bird to lift or no?
Move to the south.
Charlie's on the 37 on 130 over. Alpha's on the ground. Alpha actually looking north.
Say again.
Delta's on the ground, watching northeast.
3-4, this is Havoc 7. On 130 over.
7, this is 3-4, it's in traffic.
3-4 advisement 3-3 and 3-4 are all on the ground to advise Dagger to spool the helicopter. 3-3 is all out.
3-4, all out.
Roger that.
3-3, take us out. 3-4, follow behind.
Bravo, take us out during 218.
3-4, we're following behind. 3-3, wait for them to step off.
It's 3-4, we're 3-3, we're Oscar Alpha copies.
3-4, copy. Alpha, you're on point.
Alpha copies.
Areas once we hit SBF 1, start time back up as normal.
Good copy, 3-4.
Take a break.
Check your safety.
Actually, this is Alpha picking up time now.
Copy.
I got the rear. Got yourself that. You know he's so good. Good day. Metro punch right.
Actually, this is Alpha, got audible on shots.
Right, 1. Continue movement. 3-3 is 3-4.
Send it.
Got eyes on that?
Oh yeah.
What do you got?
Actually, this is Alpha, my assistant's calling Chopper, is going down. Might be a shield core, Tunguska over.
Copy. Say again, you said Tunguska?
Tunguska or shield unknown went down to the west. Bird is down.
Hey, firm, calling up that the bird went down to the west. Havoc 7, this is 3-4.
3-4, this is Havoc 7, send your traffic over.
7, is this turning into a rescue op? Sounds like we got a down helo in the AO.
3-4, this is Havoc 7, be advised, I just got communications from Dagger. It seems like Phoenix 3-7 got engaged from enemy anti-air.
We have enemy anti-air in the AO. Havoc, or Phoenix 3-7 has gone down.
Ago. He's down somewhere in the AO. ISR, that's not
Could you
spotted
get
in the grass side.
identification on what type of anti-air is it? Is ESU, VU, or NPADs, or missiles?
3-4 copies all, Tango Mike. Unknown to this time, ISR is struggling to locate given the net of the area. As soon as we find out more details, we'll send it up.
Actually, this is Alpha. Will we be performing CSAR over? 3-4,
Potentially, waiting for more. It's in traffic 3-3.
Once we hit RP1, we're going to try to get eyes on where that bird went down.
3-4 copy.
Audible northwest.
Civilian Vic out to the north.
Civilian Vic out to the north.
Calling up, civilian Vic, yeah, over.
Hey, just let me know it's a civilian Vic. I don't need to know your assistant called it.
Copies.
Before, sounds like we might have civilians in the AO, so watch your lanes and PID.
3-4, this is 3-3. You'll see we're diverting our movement a bit to get eyes out on that crash site.
3-3 is diverting to get eyes out on the crash site. Follow them out. 3-4 copies, we're following behind. Charlie's 3-4.
Karate. 3-4 just called you.
Send it. This is Charlie.
How you doing, Noble? You good?
Doing good, actual.
Actual, this is Alpha 3-3 seem to be short halting, pushing to their south, over.
Copy that. Take up security. 3-3 is 3-4.
We haven't officially been attached yet, so you should still be on 3-4.
Yeah, copy eyes on.
3-4, this is 3-3.
It's in traffic.
We have eyes on the crash site. I'm gonna mark it up.
Hang on, Mike. Does it look like there's any survivors?
We can
Man.
only see the smoke.
Copy. I've got eyes on SBF 1. It's 257, roughly 600 to 700 meters out.
Bravo copies, 257.
Meters out, 257.
Track.
Alpha copies.
It's more like a click, actually.
They're calling that it was
Russian click.
the RP2 position. Approximate.
Advice 3-4, I put up a marker where that might be,
eyes on construction
farther
building and
near
warehouse
the,
building.
SBF 1 position though.
280.
I suggest we continue our original
400
movement.
meters, look unoccupied at this time.
I agree. Take us out and we'll fall behind.
Actually, as a Delta, I got eyes on a Euro bearing 260. Got a click out.
Where's it running at? I'm not seeing it.
Swift.
Stationary.
Send up.
279.
Hang on, Mike.
1450 meters. Got a fucking bunker emplacement.
Eyes on.
Roger.
Thanks for actually walking behind.
Actually, this is Alpha, eyes on bunker emplacement, 269, approximately 1500 meters.
Hang on, Mike. 3-3 is 3-4. 3-4 follow 3-3 out on original movement plan.
10 for 3-3.
Charlie, Roger.
Hey, it looks like SBF 1 may be occupied. We're seeing at least one Ural out there. It looks like it's stationed to move as if it just dropped off, but I'm not seeing any enemy foot mobiles at this time. Over.
Roger.
Negative.
There two are
156, 155.
Bravo copy is moving with you.
Copy 155. Alpha's picking up, time now.
3-4, this is 7 on 130, over.
7, this is 3-4, it's in traffic.
3-4, be advised at this point, ISR spotted, no survivors on the grass side, but ISR spotted as well a mass grave of civilians around around RP2. How copy, over.
3-4 copies all, take a mic.
Havoc 7 out.
3-3, this is 3-4.
Send it.
Tracking on all that.
Confirm.
3-4 out. Alright, 3-4, they're calling up no survivors at the crash site. However, there is a mass civilian grave near RP2.
Charlie, Roger.
Alpha copies.
Delta, Roger.
Bravo copy.
Lay the hate into these fuckers for that.
I would take that as a high likelihood that this is heavily occupied.
Because I'm going to deliver
Bravo copy.
as fucking hate as I can. Expecting heavy occupation.
3-4 is 3-3. We're gonna push east so that we're not
Alpha
skyline.
copies.
3-4 copy.
Near RP2.
Push east down slope so we don't skyline.
Alpha copies.
Roger, Roger.
Slightly east to avoid skyline. Roger.
Three, 4, this is 3-3.
It's in traffic.
We have eyes on an enemy emplacement direct west of our position. Break.
3-3 is
Within
calling
150
a
meters.
emplacement
Suggest
direct
you
west
set
of
up
their
here to my
position,
north on this
150 meters from them. We're going to set up on their north side.
Charlie, Roger.
3-4 copies all. We're moving to get eyes out.
Alpha copies.
Bravo copy.
Put in 290.
Yeah, right behind you. Kind of fake.
Alpha, since Bravo's already here, get security out south.
463, let me know when you're set.
We're getting security out south.
Let me know when you guys have eyes out on this.
I'm not seeing it.
Wait, 133. Where is it at in relation to you?
100 meters to my 250.
On the ASR by RP1?
Correct.
Gonna be on the ASR by RP1. Scan down that road, see if you can find it. Gonna be bearing 253 from here.
Charlie, Roger.
Bravo copies.
Delta Roger. Alpha copies, scanning south time now.
Be advised, 253 is in depth light of us right now.
See anything on the road down there?
Can't see the road. Have to crawl forward more.
3-4, you set?
This is Delta. It looks like
Maneuvering
it's just in front of me at these
maneuvering into
buildings.
position. We're not seeing anything just yet.
Might go left a little bit. You got a flat spot there.
If you can just cover our northwest, we've got plenty of strength to hit this thing.
They're all the same.
Copy that. We'll secure that. Let us know when you're ready to kick off.
Roger, we're going to kick off in 5 seconds.
All right, 3-4. 3-3 is going to engage in 5 Sierra. We're covering the west and the north.
250.
Delta Roger.
Charlie, Roger.
Bravo copy.
Alpha copies.
I'm peeling right.
Action Delta, I have eyes on enemy combatants in the buildings bearing 288.
Ammo netting 250.
Copy, I got eyes on. Danger close. 50 meters, 295. 3-3, this is 3-4.
We have a gas and a secondary checkpoint nearby to northwest.
3-3, this is 3-4.
Send it.
Being engaged, danger close from the north side. 3-4, we're taking rounds from the north side. Let's drop 2 times.
Roger, hold what you've got. We're going to sweep through this.
Roger, 3-4. Do you want us to push that way?
Okay, firm. Take your team over to that side and clear through. Team 1, stay here.
Charlie, Roger.
Delta Roger.
They're lobbing grenades.
Alright, chill, this is Alpha, still maintaining security out to the south. Got my assistant looking north over.
Pick up, move over here to the west, and take Bravo and Charlie's. Bravo and Charlie's previous position.
Alpha will go.
I think that's a military compound to the west northwest. How are you doing, Barry? I'm getting your left.
Jesus, dude.
Alright, you're good.
3-3, this is 3-4, over.
753.
They do have MVGs, maintain laser discipline. Alpha, northwest, 295.
Alpha copies, break. Was that an RPG launch we heard over?
A firm, reference light smoke. It's in traffic.
We're manning enemy Vic and static weapon.
Charlie.
3-3 is an enemy Vic. Send it.
Roger. Bearing at 330, we found a roadblock built up
Hang on,
next
Mike.
to a HESCO tower. We're pushing to it.
How far out?
Pushing towards it.
Charlie, this is Alpha, hold movement. We're going to set an SBF. Team 1 will set an SBF.
Delta, pick up, we're moving north.
Hey, firm.
Disregard 3-3. 3-4 is moving north. We found a hard emplacement. We're going to take that and occupy it to cover your movement.
Roger. Alpha, this is Charlie. Are you set?
Are you continuing to SVF 1?
Roger.
Hang on, Mike. Alright, 3-3 is continuing to move to SBF 1, so we're covering until they get there, and then we'll pick up and move behind them.
Charlie, Roger.
Delta Roger. Alpha copies, break. Charlie, this is Alpha, eyes on at least one times individual down that HESCO watchtower over.
Roger.
3-3 is 3-4.
Send it.
Bearing 325 from my pause, about 150 meters. We've got a barricade and a roadblock. It does not look to be occupied at this point, but it may come down the road if something goes off here.
Roger. 7, this is 3-3.
3-3, this is Havoc 7 on 130, single traffic over.
Are we authorized AG and this is town?
Actually, this is Alpha engaging.
The last traffic that I got from
past the
you,
roadblock,
3-4, was that we might have civilians in the AO, so be at your target. Over.
This is Charlie, eyes on. 3-3 copies.
3-4 is those on.
Reference white smoke.
That AGS should be friendly.
Copy.
3-3 is 3-4.
Send it.
Copy.
Is that you in the AGS?
It is.
280.
Are they engaging on the north down the ASR?
Confirm.
Hang on, Mike. Alright, 3-3 is trying to soften that area up with the AGS.
Alpha copies.
Looks like they have an element west about 100 meters from us, and then another element south about another 100 meters from us.
100 meters to our west, and then south 100 meters from us.
Alpha copies.
3-4, this is 3-3.
It's in traffic.
We have all but cleared through this
Delta, I got eyes
here.
on. Looks
We're
like a BTR bearing 290. We just went behind a tree.
We're gonna hit that T intersection and then shift to SBF 1.
Copy that. We'll push down to the house right to the east of that intersection and occupy that.
Copy, eyes on it.
You got that BTR?
3-4, this is 3-3.
Eyes on.
We're engaged in the BTR time now.
Roger.
Moving north.
287, 850.
Northeast.
Are you able to hit that?
No, behind a tree again, about 800 meters out.
3-3 is 3-4.
290.
Send it.
That BTR is ducking in and out of deflate. We'll hit it as soon as we can.
Actually, this is Alpha. Eyes on Ural 287, 850 meters from my pause. Looks dismounted at this time.
Copy that. Team 1, pick up and move northwest, bearing 329 from our current pause, and occupy that building. We're going to be right underneath Bravo and Charlie. Havoc 3 is pushing up to the T intersection.
Alpha copies, Oscar Mike.
3-4, be advised, get your CCM team looking out west. You got a BTR rolling in.
What is your intent with that crash site at this time?
Alpha just eyes on BTR.
297.
7, this is 3-3.
Charlie took a shot. 3-3, this is Havoc 7 on 130, single traffic.
We had eyes on the crash site, maybe 400 meters to our
Can you
west.
re-engage?
We still need to check that site.
Second re-engage, miss.
Delta, take
this is Havoc 7, be advised. Last ISR reported that we do not have any survivors from the crash site. How copy?
Good copy, we'll bypass.
Catastrophic.
We are not going for the
Actually, this is Alpha. I'm on top of the single-story building roof.
Alpha 2 SE stepping up 134.
Roger. Push out west.
Copy, what's the status?
He's coming
back up.
Is that BTR that went up?
Yeah.
Hey, firm.
3-3 is 3-4.
Send it.
That BTR is destroyed.
Alpha, this is Bravo, be advised, you have at least one single-time shooter direct.
We're pushing
west bear,
southwest from our current
bearing
position
272.
to the
Out in the trees,
defilade
shoot
of
him through the
beach.
trees, can't see him.
We're going to begin moving
Alpha
west.
copies, break.
Copy that.
Mike, this is Alpha. Could you use your assistance over?
Alright, 3-4, break it down. We're going to be following in behind 3-3 as they move east along the road. Sorry, west along the road.
Charlie, roger.
Delta, roger.
Goddamn.
3-4, this is 3-3.
Centravic.
Wait, this is Alpha. Did you copy
We
my
should
last?
actually be moving past that crash site, so we'll
I'm entering
do a quick
compound.
securing of it.
Compound now.
Copy that. Looks like the
hold
Op 4 has the
SK
same idea. We're taking RPG and light arms fire from there.
Good copy.
3-4, 3-3 is approaching the crash site. It sounds like the Op 4 is trying to secure it as well. We're taking some light arms and RPG fire from there. Havoc 3-3 is about 200 meters to our west. To continue moving, we'll get a double time up here to support him.
Charlie, roger. Bravo copies. I'm just waiting on Mike to finish patching up Alpha, then we'll be on the way.
Hang on, Mike.
Pushing.
Cross the barrel, cross the barrel.
I told him that.
Alpha, this is Bravo. I'm flanking out to your left, south a little bit.
Alpha copies. Bravo, this is Alpha. If we take contact, Alpha will set base. You continue pushing west and find a flanking position over.
3-3 is 3-4.
Okay.
7 for 3-3.
Infantry direct.
What's that crash site look like?
A lot of foliage between us and it.
Charlie,
We're
I
not on
found
it yet.
3-3.
Copy.
There's a guy.
We are taking fire from that position.
Stand by, we'll just slap a
Charlie, say again.
I found 3-3. The two are southwest immediate.
What the fuck was that?
Copy.
Missiles out, missiles out, missiles out.
3-3 is 3-4. You hear missiles out?
Hey, firm. Is that possibly an MLRS?
Might be a BM-21.
Is it a BM-21?
Actually, this is Alpha. Missiles need to come from direct west, about 400 meters over.
All stations on 130, this is Havoc 7, be advised. Enemy Eaglets are spotted on the AO. It destroyed the last drone that
7
we had
is
for
calling
ISR.
up.
Break.
It's an Igla chair to the west. It destroyed the ISR drones we had.
With another drone, but it's gonna take a while for it to come all the way here.
Charlie, roger.
No ISR at this point.
Copies.
Havoc 7, roger.
Hang on, Mike 7.
3-4, this is 3-3.
It's in traffic.
We have a military compound near, probably just to the southwest of SPF 1.
Copy that, guys. Out on. Eyes on.
3-4, this is Bravo.
It's in traffic.
Direct west, you have two times military cargo towers and a military building to the south side of the southernmost tower.
Eyes on. That should be SBF 2.
Copy, there's also a Ural there, and I think I see a dude in the second story.
Correction, 3-4.
Window.
That site I was looking at was a fucking burning armor, not the crash site.
271.
Copy that.
We're moving up to that now.
Bravo, this is Alpha. Look at those cargo towers. It looks unoccupied at this time, over.
Break. 3-3 is 263, 200 meters from us. Pick up and move.
3-4, this is 3-3. The southmost tower of that compound is locking us down.
Doesn't move him.
Charlie, roger.
3-4 copies. We'll move to cover.
Interrogative, did you attach your team to us yet?
I have not.
Good copy.
3-4, 3-3 is being heavily engaged by a tower to the southwest side. They cannot move from their position. We need to maneuver on that and lock it down so they can get out of their area.
Delta, roger. Alpha copies.
Charlie, roger.
Bravo copies.
3-3's pinned up here. We're gonna maneuver on what's shooting on them and take it out.
Upslope, northwest.
Upslope, northwest.
Concealment.
I think I got that tower that's manned. It's 272, possibly, or I might be seeing things.
We have 3-3 bearing 280, about 100 meters in front of us, PID. 3-3, this is 3-4.
Bravo. Actually, this is Alpha. Eyes on.
We are 100 meters behind you to your east.
3-3's on the brick wall to the northwest.
Roger, eyes on.
Up at that building to the northwest there.
Action southwise on white smoke, northwest.
3-4, enemy IDF inbound.
IDF inbound.
We are on the crash side. 3-4. Suggest you set an MG team up in this 2-story.
Action
Copy.
south, Alpha's going to push up towards a team of 3-3 and help security over.
Copy that. Clear through that 2-story and get there. Good eyes out.
Alpha copies.
IDF landing behind us.
Yeah, take it.
We had a static MG up here to the west. Seemed like it was engaging over top of this hill. Yep.
3-4, I'm told this building has shit eyes toward that.
Copy.
3-4. Turn Spears.
Yep.
That Ural is a fucking truck.
Alright, 3-4's on your position, Alpha.
Got ammo in it?
Copy that.
Clear to move northwest.
Keep moving.
Go ahead and light it up, Bravo.
Actually, this is Alpha, more ears on RDF.
Copy. Three threes, 3-4.
Send it.
Push through and clear this compound to the west. We'll maneuver north a little bit and cover you, and then we'll move to SPF2.
Bravo, shift back over
Guy in the
3-4.
tower on the south side.
3-4, 3-3 is going to push west and get into this compound. We're going to push to the SPF2 and try to cover them as they clear through our copy.
Charlie, Roger. Moving.
Confirm pushing north. Over.
Okay, firm. Bravo and Bravo and Charlie move. Alpha Delta sit tight.
Alpha copies.
Delta, Roger.
Bravo Charlie are moving. Displace and come to us as soon as you can't cover anyone. Where should we come from? Sorry, I'm just buying the fucking escape.
Yeah, firm.
Roger, I'm with you.
Reloading, he's fucking...
3-4, this is 3.
The traffic.
My Bravo team in that house to the north has great eyes on that compound if you want to move there.
Copy that. We already have a team out. Bravo, this is 3-4. Hey, you need to be moving with Charlie. They're pretty far north of you.
Charlie, we've made it to the SPF.
Copy. Mike, go with Bravo.
3-3's
Link in your belt.
Well, we're pushing.
Done.
Before we move up to that military compound.
Appreciate it. I'm seeing a fucking guy. 265 roughly.
3-4, Charlie, we got dead civvies up by this vehicle that went up here.
Copy all. 3-4, break it down, push up to Charlie and Bravo's position.
Continue pushing along this beach.
That was something very...
Gonna be 327 from here.
329, 100 meters.
3-4. Once you get up here, we need a ISR or thermal scan out to the west. We got a single time marksman way out far.
Marksman being called out.
Copy.
I heard it echo. 3-3, 3-4, this 3-4, this is 3-3.
It's in traffic.
That 2-story.
We're taking marksman fire from the north-northwest.
Actually, this is Alpha. We're going to move towards that 2-story building just north of us.
Negative. You're not gonna have eyes from there. Push to the western side where Charlie and Delta are.
Check net.
Alpha negative on that. Continue pushing north to Charlie and Bravo's position, as you won't be able to see without engaging over our friendlies.
Alpha copies.
Aries, this is 3-4 on 3-1 over. Goddamn. Blah, 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 blah.
3-4, this is 3-1. Delta, got eyes on that marksman bearing
Hey,
282.
walk that marksman in or make him visible. We don't have thermals to engage him.
Say again, 3-4.
282, I'm tracking a possible pass down by Trigger.
That marksman, we don't have thermals to ID where he's at.
Delta, this is Alpha. What's the range to the marksman's pulls over?
I think he
Disregard.
disappeared.
Range to the top of that tower, or that building over there is 824.
3-4, this is 3-3.
That you guys are in cover.
824,
Copy. It's in traffic 3-3.
Currently dealing with the casualty, then we'll get moving.
Copy that. 3-4 is taking up the SPF position. We are ready to cover your movement into the town.
Top of the hill, rough direction of 277.
Good copy.
Yeah. That's what you called out, right? 824? Or are you going out that one?
I was working off what you call
Mike, we're moving.
I'm hearing a distant engine. Somewhere west-southwest.
Did he make that mark?
Action, this is Alpha, distant engine, west-southwest somewhere.
No.
No, okay. I thought it was called up.
3-4, this is 3-3. We've got an 80 Alpha.
Calling an 80 Alpha.
77.
Fucking 700 meters to our north.
Oh shit.
80 Alpha, 700 meters north.
Being called up 700 meters north.
Before scanning.
It's about 310 from us.
Bravo, copy.
Charlie Bravo, go ahead and detach and attach your 3-3.
Direction 290, moving south, north to south.
Charlie, roger. Dig in for
3-3, 3-3. Hold pause. You got an 80 Alpha inside the town. It's right at the entry point. Get low.
Roger that.
Delta, can you engage?
We'll wait for that to get taken care of.
I'm trying to find it. Alpha, what's the bearing?
Alpha, put them on. Charlie Bravo, link up with 3-3.
Stand by.
It's Oscar Mike.
3-3 is 3-4.
Gone behind the building there at bearing 269.
Hey, I'm having my
bearing 269 is
second
moving
team
right to
link up
left,
with you,
got behind
time now.
the building. Stand by for range.
Roger, we're currently moving south to the beach, and then we're going to maneuver west.
Stand by.
Fuck, I can't find
Copy
it.
that. Now, bear in mind, they cannot join your dagger team, so you're going to need to make sure you tell them where you are.
The building is 551.
Good copy.
Right behind it is 598.
They're engaging into 3-3. We got to fucking blap that thing.
It's behind the building for me. I don't see it.
Actually, this is Alpha. We need 3-3 to pull back. Try and draw that BTR out.
Charlie, got eyes on that? Or yeah, Charlie, got eyes on that?
Charlie's trying to get a little shot
3-3
on
is
it.
3-4.
BTR's out.
Send it.
Hold pause. BTR's got you fucking fixed.
5-5-4.
Charlie's trying to engage it.
Charlie shot out.
Yeah, it looks like he hit it.
Out.
You did. Catastrophic. Fucking nice job, Charlie.
Dismounts.
600.
I got to be honest, that was a fucking
Alpha
amazing
engaging
shot.
dismounts.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Actually, this is Delta. Is there still a BTR north of us?
Focus 3-3.
Possibly. It's in traffic.
We've reached that ditch. We're going to shift toward the entry of that city.
Copy that. Hold your pause so my second team can link up with you. It's in traffic.
Roger.
100-112. One time 0 with fucking ammo in the back of it, right for a spicy grenade.
Linked.
Tango Mike. Charlie, Bravo. 3-3 is going to be direct west from you. Maneuver to them.
Troop movement.
Charlie copies.
Fucking 287
copies,
moving
moving
right to
direct
left.
west.
Infantry. In between buildings.
287 infantry, Roger. Fire team squad.
Fire team.
Actually, this is Alpha. Eyes on fire team 287, pushing right to left towards 3-3's pulse over.
Copy. Shoot him.
615. 615. RPG gunner popping in.
Bravo, Charlie, you got eyes on 3-3.
Charlie's at 3-3.
Say again, Charlie.
Charlie is with 3-3.
Reloading.
Copy. Tango Mike.
Bravo's with 3-3 as well.
He's not down, he's up. He looks like he's carrying a fucking suppressed weapon. He's moving back right to left.
Actually, this is Alpha. Possible suppressed weapons on enemy.
What the fuck?
Check in.
3-5, 3-3.
Alpha's up.
Charlie's green.
It's in traffic.
Delta's green.
In a request.
That wasn't
to
IDF,
shift
that
fire
was,
more
that
to
was
the
a
north.
missile, possible RPG.
Copy
Do
that.
what you gotta do, though.
Alright, hey, lift and shift fire to the north. They're crossing direct west across from us.
Alpha's down back here.
Copy.
Alpha's back up.
Shift fire northwest. We got 3-3 directly in our lane.
Hey, from
3-3, this is 3-4.
Send
right
it.
there beside that.
Once you hit that, you got to cover our movement so we can break down the second team and move to you.
Welcome.
Take a mic.
Mike, this is Alpha.
Actual needs pan management.
Mike, I got it.
Roger.
Reload. They got the fire ring. They are right pointed.
So traffic. Copy that. We got eyes on. They're moving across the field to your roughly straight north. They're on the other side of those cattails. 3-3, this is 3-4. You've got about 2 squads pushing into the town. Reference white smoke. Team 1, 3-3 is directly behind that white smoke to our west.
3-3 direct behind white smoke to the west.
Alpha copies. Alpha's engaging white smoke to the west-northwest, at least a squad size.
Team 2, what's your status?
3-3's got a guy coming up behind him.
Team 2, we're bounding by teams trying to get to a position to give overwatch for 3-3 to move in.
Copy.
Checking fire. Scan for targets.
3-3 is 3-4.
Set for 3-3.
This SBF is no longer useful. We're going to go ahead and start breaking it down and following behind you.
Roger, be advised, we just found a dude with enemy with suppressed weapon.
Copy that. Team 1, break it down. We're going to start pushing south and following behind them.
Down, pushing south, falling in behind 3-3.
We can't really cover from here anymore as they're all up in the lane.
Copies, ears on IDF.
Copy.
Probably gonna run right up under it.
Let's fucking hope we don't.
Ooh, someone's shooting on top of that hill. Probably that sniper again.
Yeah, he is on.
He's at the
3-3, this is 3-4.
Send it.
What are you up?
Hey, it looks like that mountaintop might be occupied. We got a marksman up there taking shots as
Alpha's
we
green,
move south.
took some fucking shrapnel from that shit.
Copy. Thank God we fucking left that hill.
Yeah.
Mike, this is Alpha. We're gonna need your love and care.
Mike's detached. I will take care of you.
Alpha copies.
See the Alpha? You see that little building shack looking thing at the top of the hill, 287?
I can't see much of fucking anything right now.
Roger. That's where the sniper was last seen.
All I can see is pain. Good. Take a mic.
Such a whiner.
Oh, don't get your feet wet.
I heard that, Sergeant.
Actually, this is Alpha, audible on IDF.
Copy. 2-3, check in.
Let's hope that doesn't hit us.
It's 3-3, we're up.
Team 2, check in.
Charlie's good.
Bravo, you good? Mike is going to be running with 3-3. He's attached to Bravo for your attachment team.
This 3-3.
Send it.
We have SBF2 locked down.
Copy. 3-4 Mike is attached to my Bravo team, who is attached to you. So if you need him, call up to Charlie and he'll get him over to you.
Good copy.
Mike, this is 3-4.
Send for Mike.
since you are attached to Bravo, if 3-3 needs a mic, I want you to run over in the system since they don't have one.
Break, BTR on top of the fucking hill.
Hey, firm, I've been waiting to hear from them. I'm on 134 and 133.
Delta, this is Alpha. Stand by for range on that BTR. Disregard, it's fallen back over the crest.
3-3, this is 3-4. That BTR pushed back behind the hill.
To the top of the crest.
Charlie's on it.
3-4 is engaging.
No eyes currently, we're hunting.
We're back Delta, this is Alpha. Fall back with me. We're going to move south and try and just cover it if it moves back down the southern side.
Yeah, I'm listening in on our net and their net just in case they need me.
Copy.
Delta, this is Alpha. Push out
3-3 is
Shack
3-4.
just to the southwest of us.
You have a third.
Hey, Mike is on your net.
Northeast. With my Bravo team.
3-3, Mike is on your net.
You're not getting shot at by that shit. I'll copy 3-4.
Great shit, Charlie.
You're only gonna have Charlie on your net. But Mike is monitoring your net, so if you need a mic, just call up the mic on your net.
Good copy.
Alright. Alright, Team 1, what's the status of that BTR?
Copy that, moving to you.
BTR's cap.
Moving.
That BTR is catastrophic. Alright, pick it back up north. Let Team 2 continue to move with 3-3.
Roger. Alpha copies, Charlie Mike.
Charlie is down to 1 times heat and 2 times HE on our Moz.
Take a mic. 7, this is 3-4 on 130.
3-4, this is Havoc 7, send your traffic over.
Be advised, we are running yellow on Moz heat rounds.
Alpha Delta's in this 2-story building right here.
Alpha copies, pushing in Tom now.
Solid copy on your last, 3-4.
3-4 with that marksman up there. I'm calling that hill fucking occupied.
4 times.
We're gonna have to
This
clear
is 3-3, we've got a marksman who is down to the west.
Copy that.
You want to move out to the top of the hill?
Push back to the west side.
3-4, did you copy my
Havoc
last?
7 copies, 4 times
traffic.
most rounds.
Calling that hill
3-4, make them
occupied.
count.
We're gonna have to go up and clear it.
Donnie, what's your
Copy
pulse?
that.
Before we're in position to move north as soon as you're set.
Rog, take a moment to
3-4
repack,
copies. 3-3, hold your pause. We're going to have to push through and clear this hilltop with the Team 1 on my team. Alright, Team 1, we're pushing to clear that hilltop. Team 2, you were sticking here and attached to 3-3.
Charlie copies.
Roger.
Alright, make it
Alpha
happen.
copies, break. Delta to the south, hold 10 Sierra, my citizens give me packs.
Hey, firm.
Be advised, the 8 pouches, I am now back on fucking 240.
Holy shit, already?
Yes.
Bloody hell.
Ready?
Okay.
Hit more things, Alpha.
Delta to the south, let's go.
3-4, you've got at least a fire team up that hill.
Actually, this is Alpha, be advised, my citizens black on 762 over.
Copy. Hey, we're not going to run straight up that hilltop. We're going to have to maneuver around to the south and try to get some better side to assault from.
Alpha copies.
Side's too fucking steep and they've been rolling down and I don't want to risk trying to shove it up.
So we're going to maneuver around and shoot them in their prison pocket?
Pretty much.
Yeah, with my big black dick of freedom.
Pulling a weapon on US personnel again.
Swift's going to use that big black dick of freedom to shoot them in their prison pocket.
Well, that would mean pulling my pants down, Sergeant.
Hey, you know, Donnie, you know how you know the 240 is an older gun?
What?
Because it still drips a little bit after you shake it.
Oh my god. I have no words. Like I have no words to that.
What are you gonna say?
Bud, there's not a lot I can say.
I bet you're glad you came to 3-4 now.
3-3 is 3-4.
Nowhere else to be on a Tuesday night.
We're about 3/4 of the way up the hill. We're gonna push through, and then we'll be ready for you to move.
Fuck me. How much fucking scotch you had for that? How much Jameson's?
Alright, Team 1, be ready. We're about to crest this hill and it's going to be fucking on.
I'm on the Havoc at the moment, thanks to fucking COVID.
3-4, this is Bravo. Be advised, from where we're at, we cannot cover shit down here.
Copy. You're going to be moving with the squad with 3-3, so we'll be covering the SBF position. You should be okay. If you need to move around, make it happen.
I know, I'm just letting you know, once you guys are getting up there, you guys are on your own. I can't do crap with that.
Copy that, Tango Mike. Take a hard line, take a hard line. Left side's clear, Alpha.
That's a negative, so at least one time shooter.
Just dropped him.
Rog, we're going to push that way. We've got more contacts pushing through.
Northwest. White smoke.
Delta, let's pick up and move with them. We're gonna get too spread out.
Roger.
That was awesome.
Moving. Watch that building behind you too. I heard shots over there.
Hey, firm. Hey, we're taking contact downslope southwest.
Moving.
Actually, the south,
Frag
we've got
out.
more voices down the slope. Down. Danger close. Contact dropped. My legs hit.
You good?
Audible and Vic.
Alpha's up, but
Vic's
slow.
north.
Get a Vic to the north.
Yeah,
Hey, do not expose ourselves to that side of the town. We're not ready for that. Let's pull back up slope and get SPF out. 3-3 is 3-4.
Send it.
SPF team has cleared the top of the hill. We're moving to our SPF position. We are aware that there is a Vic on the northeast side, of, or the northwest side of town, but we are indefinitely from it. We need to get this SPF up ASAP. They're being engaged.
Hey, firm.
Team 2, what's your status?
Working in line with 3-3. We just had a Ural move up with the static attached to the back of it.
Push down this hill a little bit. We get a little bit of cover. Team 1. Copy all. Team 2.
Actually, this is Alpha. Can't move at this time. Patching up. Bad way.
3-3, this is 3-3. Or 3-3, this is 3-4. Hey, PID targets, we're pushing down from the west. We're going to be coming on this front face to engage. The guys are engaging into you.
Where was that fucking heavy gunshot coming from?
Over there.
3-3 copies.
Alpha, check in.
We're gonna hold fire
Alpha's up.
entirely in that direction.
Alpha is trying to find.
Alright, we need you down there.
I firm with you in 10 to 15 Sierra.
Delta, hold your pause.
Hey, firm, you might be wrapping around that right side.
I dropped him. He's dead down there. Fuck that guy. Oh, it's a rock. It looks just like a person, like, curled up in the fetal position down there. Alright, find good eyes so we can cover their movement through the town. Through the town, Team 1.
Hey, firm.
Let's continue moving slightly north.
Alpha, right
Alpha
front of me,
copies.
this rock.
Pushing slightly north. Disregard. Pushing down northeast.
Be cognizant of what you're exposing yourself to, Team 1. 3-3, this is 3-4.
Send it.
We are in SBF position. We can cover you as you move. Just let us know where you are.
Roger that.
Alright, Team 1. They are at that T intersection. 049 from us, 240 meters.
That T intersection, 240 meters. It's just northeast of us.
Delta,
Straight down slope.
Alpha rise on.
As they move, shift your fire.
Alpha,
Send up.
direct north barracks building. Dudes in it and on the roof. 650 meters.
Actually, this is Alpha. Eyes on occupied barracks building north 650 meters. Going to engage time now.
BTR, north. Hey, BTR 060 Delta, need you on it.
Getting engaged.
Yeah, by the BTR.
It's got me pinned, yeah.
Hot smoke and move.
Charlie's working on it.
I got smoke on you, Delta. Hook around.
Hey, firm.
3-3 is 3-4.
Smoked, full back.
Send it.
Disregard.
You got a BTR to your east on the northern side of that T intersection. It's about 100, 200 meters down the road. It's reversing
east into tree line.
East into the tree line.
Roger, I'll just throw that smoke downhill.
Take a mic.
It's shooting off fucking smokes. Charlie, Delta, reference those smokes for that BTR. Keep an eye on it. It's moving south to north. Moving south to north. 3-3 is 3-4. BTR catastrophic.
Good copy.
Who took that shot?
3-4. This is Charlie. We are black on heat.
Not me. Charlie.
Copy that. Nice shot, Charlie.
BTR is cat.
Actually, this is Alpha. Continuing to suppress that barracks building.
Disregard. Say again.
On the right side.
Yeah, top floor. The right-hand door, the one to the left of it, there's a dude in that.
Some traffic.
Stand by reloading.
Can you get eyes on the construction building to the east where that BTR was and make sure that's
So the
clear?
right-hand door on the top floor, the window. Yeah, that window. Good shots.
Fucking beautiful. Any other
3-3 is 3-4.
Send it.
It looks clear from my perspective up here.
Roger, moving with you.
Good copy.
Actually, this is Alpha pushing to tell this pulse. Barracks building looks clear at this time.
Copy. Team 1, continue moving your fire up. Maybe push north to Hill 8-3. See if we can't get better eyes out on the northern part of this side.
Delta, roger.
Team 2, check in.
Charlie Actual is requesting a resupply of 1 heat.
Copy. I can't get to you at this time. Do you have anything for him?
Negative. We'll work with what we got.
Alright, I have 2 times heat for him. I'll push down as soon as I can.
Charlie copies.
Delta, how many heat you got left?
I believe I have 2, sorry. 1 in my pack.
Copy that. Alpha, Delta, you're on the run up here. I'm pushing down to Bravo and Charlie real quick.
Alpha copies. Hey, firm.
Charlie, I am Oscar Mike to you.
Charlie copies.
Break. We've got a BMP firing up to our west. Unknown distance. Sounds relatively close.
It's
Delta
fucking super close. Top of the hill, top west.
Delta's lining up.
3-3 is 3-4. I need some cover.
100 meters.
Still up.
3-4 and everybody else on that hill. Check it.
BMP is cat. Alpha's up. Delta's up.
3-4 is green. We engage the BMP. Danger close. Alpha, Delta, you good?
Delta green.
Alright, hold this pause. I'm pushing down slope. I'll be back.
Hey, firm.
Charlie, check in.
Charlie green. Bravo green as well. We're all together.
Alright, I'm trying to move down to you, but I gotta fucking hoof it down this slope, which is super dangerous, so. Alpha, this is 3-4.
Send for Alpha.
Hey, check on me periodically if I don't start calling up to you. Make sure I'm not dead back here.
Alpha will go pushing some rocks on the down-facing slope. Shouldn't have any back to the hill, over. Alpha, this is Delta. You got a Euro out in the north. There's barrack buildings. Alpha has eyes on. Doesn't look manned at this time.
We're getting engaged from our east danger close. Be advised. 3-4.
Delta, this is Alpha. Is that a ZU camera?
Charlie, 3-4 copies.
Looks like it. Actually, South are engaging an unmanned ZU Ural at this time.
Fuck. 3-3, this is 3-4.
Send it.
Hey, I'm back here at the T intersection. Have these buildings to the east side been cleared?
They should be.
I just had a fucking fire team jump out of this one door and shoot an RPG at me.
They must have missed something.
Hang on, Mike.
Actually, the South are engaged 1 times mortar is down this time.
Spears are right here. Keep putting them already. Spears is giving me the heat rounds.
I'm continuing CPR.
Alpha still has 1 times casualty down at this time. Break. My team is also trying to hold down the MSR right now.
Go, thanks, boss.
Raymond Mitchell, push up to 3-3 up there. Go.
3-4, I need you to lock down this MSR.
Actual.
Thanks, Mike.
It's in traffic.
Welcome back. We have to get you out.
Just making sure you were up.
I'm good. I've dropped off the heat rounds and pushing back up slope.
Hey, Firm, you want me to send a HE round on that Ural with the Zeus cannon in the back?
Yeah, fucking hooah.
Hey, Firm.
God damn, what the fuck was that?
That was an RPG, back up slope behind us.
I dropped him. He was southwest of my current pause. 3-3, this is 3-4.
Send it.
Hey, we had an RPG engage you from the southwest of our current pause. We did drop him.
Good copy.
Hey, Delta, push back and meet me so we can clear through Riga. Alpha, stay where you're at.
Alpha copies.
Fuck was that dude doing?
3-4, this is 3-3.
Actually, this is Alpha.
It's in
Ears on
traffic.
mortars may be firing at our pause over.
My Bravo team is reporting that they're having an enemy pushing up from the east.
Copy. IDF is hitting the T intersection behind you.
Good copy.
Actually, this is Alpha. We're pushing slightly west to try and get eyes on this fucking mortar.
Copy that. Remember, me and Delta are clearing out Riga again behind you.
Hey, Firm.
2 is green.
3-4, they're bombing their own fucking town, too. They're not giving a shit about the civilians.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about these guys.
Yeah, right there.
Pushing around west.
I'm hit pretty bad as soon as we can. He's down.
3-4, be advised, we are grabbing an RPG.
Copy. Three is 3-4.
Send for 3-3.
3-4 is picking up and using enemy RPGs.
3-4, this is Harrison. 3-1.
It's in traffic.
7, this is 3-3.
It's clear all the way up to the edge of
3-3,
the hill.
this is Havoc 7, sending you traffic over. Be advised, the enemy is mortaring their own town. Let them be stupid, 3-3. It's their own fault. Roger.
3-4, this is Harrison. 3-1. How much is the amount of your Moses as we speak?
We have 3 left in the field.
3 times hit.
Hey, firm.
Good luck.
Delta 018. Yeah, that's a fucking feel-good moment, huh?
We were all the way down to those big black rocks.
Alpha.
Send for Alpha.
I don't know who's sitting on that rock, but you need to get off. Skylining the whole fucking city behind you.
Alpha copies, relayed.
3-3, this is 3-4.
Send it.
We have moved into the tree line, grid rev 092117. We have great eyes to cover your movement all the way through objective 1 up to phase line 1. How copy?
Copy.
3-4 out. Alpha Delta, just make sure if you're gonna be up here that you're covering yourself from the town to the northeast. They can see right the fuck up here.
Alpha copies. Looks like 3-3 has one down at this time.
Copy.
Alpha, be advised. Yep, that's a welcome call up.
Break! We've got something fucking heavy. It might be a BTR-80 Alpha. It's 287 from my pause on the next hill.
Getting a range, these trees are in my way.
Trying to get you one Delta.
Correction bearing 289 from Alpha.
I can't get range of the
Before this 3-3.
Gonna be 330 Delta 330. It's in traffic.
Bad shot. I gave it the wrong mark.
You have eyes on that autocannon?
Affirm, it's a BTR 285 from my current pause. We have nothing to engage it with.
Roger, are you black on 18?
Actually, this is Alpha.
Affirm.
BTR is Oscar Mike.
Charlie, this is 3-4.
Actual, you do Charlie?
Yeah, affirm. We've got a BTR west of our current position.
On the map,
We need you guys to fucking take this out.
Roger, we're on our way.
3-4 copies. We're gonna take our Charlie team back. They're moving on it.
Disregard this, fall back behind Def Lake.
Be advised, taking a light
288.
Before you got an extra round.
Meters. Negative.
I rushed that shot, put it on the wrong fucking mark, shot right over it.
3-4, we are to your north about 15 to 50 meters down slope.
3-3, this is 3-4. Reference marker 1834 on.
We just got
Dagger.
engaged down the hill to the north. Eyes up.
Charlie, this is 3-4. Reference grid marker 1834 on your dagger for the last known position of that BTR. Stay low, don't skyline, that BTR is still over there.
Charlie got engaged, I'm hit, we're mobile up to your position.
Relay to 3-3, have them push up to cover you as you maneuver.
Where's it at?
On the hill. West, 288 from here. 3-3, check in.
3-3's all good. 3-4, this is 3-3.
It's in traffic.
Be advised, we're gonna have to slow our movement through this shit. It's getting pretty hairy.
Copy. Bravo, this is 3-4.
3-4, this is Bravo, send it.
Are you in communication with 3-3?
Voice, yes.
Alright, just stick close to them. You do not have Charlie with you.
Affirm, I know he's detached to try and find that 80 Alpha.
Copy all, good work.
3-4, Charlie said that you guys can take heat and an AC from us if you guys wanted to deal with that.
Delta, go make it happen.
I would love that. This is Alpha, troops with flank 33062.
3-3, this is 3-4.
Except for 3-3.
At least two
You
times
have a
contacts
QRF pushing in along the ASR to your east. It's going to be pushing behind you. We're engaging into them.
SBF down the western MSR here.
Got eyes on that.
At grid break. 093118.
Copy. Yeah, that's on.
Actually, this is Alpha. Have you got any spare 240 rounds over? Donnie, can you go ahead and repack my partials?
Absolutely.
Tag a mic.
How do I do that?
Areas, this is 3-4 on 030.
Eyes on fucking Gaz. It's 335.
Hey, we're gonna need a resupply soon. Everybody's running flag. It's in traffic.
Be advised,
We have
driver's still up. I
here's on
couldn't get him.
vehicles of the west. Unknown type,
Gaz
unknown
is fucking off.
Hey, firm, it's a gas up here. We're going to engage it. Copy that.
Hey, I split my rounds with Delta.
Copy.
We also got a small RPG just in case.
Good deal.
So if you open your last 3-4, how exactly do you want to bring it? With a helo, just an arsenal for everybody? What do you expect?
Yeah, we'll probably quickly do a pause X once they hit phase line 1 and regroup, kind of go over this and resupply.
Scanning.
So I'll open your last.
What you said?
Hang on, Mike.
Be advised, 3-4, this is Bravo, that Gaz is fucking down.
Bravo's
Good shit. 3-3, this is 3-4, that gas is destroyed.
One full, one partial.
Hang on, Mike.
Hey, you guys fucking got eyes on this mortar pit right here?
Charlie's back with Bravo.
We killed it. We called it up to you.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Actually, this is Alpha down to 680 rounds to prox over.
Copy.
3-3 in contact off to our northeast somewhere.
Scanning. CM needs to be in the houses. Want to shift fire, let them deal with it.
Copy.
Just keep scanning, make sure they don't get walked up on.
Delta, check in.
Delta's green, just up on the hill to the west, looking for that VTR.
Copy. Check in regularly. You're almost 100 meters from us.
Hey, firm.
I'll be on it.
Where the fuck's that coming from?
Delta, you good?
Yeah, backed off. It was shooting at me, don't know where from.
RPG just came somewhere from the fucking northeast downslope. No eyes.
It came from our area, taking care of. Rog.
Can't believe I missed that fucking BTR. It's like drooling.
It's alright, man. You're a little rusty. It's all
Charlie
good.
Actual is down on my pause.
Get mic on him, Charlie.
Charlie's not with us. Stand by.
3-4, this area. Do you want to stop now, or you want to continue for a little bit?
Is that a vehicle I hear the gas they took care of?
Go ahead and pause X now.
Charlie Actual is up.
Copy, it's your call.
Just letting you know. Let me know when you turn the op for friendly.
Just stop where you are. Do not continue forward. Otherwise, I'm still doing the hold fire, but just do not go.
Copy. 3-3, this is 3-4, pause X, pause X, pause X. 3-4, pause X.
Copy, 3-4 copies. Disregard Alpha copies.
3-4, this is Aries. Rally up on the T intersection on the curve just in front of you.
3-4, this is 50, we're gonna rally at this Y intersection.
Push down slope and link up with them.
Pushing down slope, linking up. Alpha copies.
Delta, roger.
Three 4 is all here.
The fuck they are.
Well,
oh shit, that's
the LT was not kidding about it being tough.
How are you supposed to shoot them?
That's been fun.
And you just have extra issues.
Not expect to be nearly like this close to running out of ammo.
We're not even halfway through objective 1.
We decide to hide in the smoke.
We'll be staring at 3-4.
Wow.
Somebody
just
okay?
Right there, he's jumping off the building.
Got a little thorn bush there situation.
Nah, he's trying to be a lemon.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, how do we think it's going?
It's
You want the honest answer?
Yeah, that's all I ever want.
Large area, not enough men.
Absolutely.
Yeah, pretty fucking tough, right?
That said, we're holding our own.
Do we think we're utilizing everything we can to the best way we can?
Negative.
Yes, Sergeant, I think so.
Sergeant Case?
Yeah, I believe we could probably get some better fire support from elevated position. I'm not sure what's up there right now, but a machine gun team could probably cover most of our approaching from up there based off the support by fire.
Yeah, so you're right. So I've been up there along with Alpha and Delta from 3-4. And part of the problem with us engaging into this is we keep being fucking walked upon by VIX. So our ability to support you has not been great. We've had 2 BTRs and a BMP we've run into. Just trying to get to that point.
First statement, too big of area, not enough men.
Right. So it's been a little bit difficult to provide the proper level of SPF that we had hoped to. The secondary issue with that is, frankly, this is super dense. So a little bit difficult from that perspective as well. All that being said, I think it's going pretty well so far. No major incidents, no blue on blues, which is what I thought was going to happen, but we've avoided that as far as I'm aware. AT shots and everything else is going swimmingly, so pretty good from all those perspectives. Rifles, how's the communication back and forth with the attachments?
It got better as it went along.
I know at one point you were forced to deal over local as the CCM team pushed off to engage that BTR out to the west. And that worked out okay? Okay. Good deal on that. 3-4, anything from y'all?
Negative, Sergeant.
Negative.
Nothing.
No,
Nobody's got nothing to say. How is this attachment detachment going?
It's rough, but it's just another thing to think of that I'm not used to thinking of. But
Right.
Doesn't mean it's bad.
Does it seem to be helping? Does it make this process a little less painful?
It's kind of hard to say given the stress of this situation being heightened anyway.
Right, which makes sense. All right, Aries, anything from you?
Nothing at this point, Sergeant.
There you are.
Keep up the good work, guys.
All right, go ahead and throw down a resupply. At this point...
3-4 before you continue.
Okay.
You're about to have a friendly MRAP come all the way to resupply you guys.
Gravy. Thank you, Mike. At this point, given the size and scope of the AO, we're dealing with quite a lot here. We're going to continue clearing through as we currently are. Get onto RP3, get eyes out. Make sure that a exclamation point mark is not going to be anything super catastrophic, and then take up a defensive posture. We have more than enough to deal with without having to run all the way north.
Roger that, Sergeant.
Roger.
If we need to make an on-the-fly change, if you guys are committed to this being too large of an AO, which was my intent, because I had hoped to really, I guess, stress the benefit of having the attached team to try to hold things down as you push through. If we think that's too much, we'll go ahead and fucking deal with it. Well, it is 20 mics till the 3-hour mark. I was thinking we were going to 11.
If it wasn't for how dense this shit is, and how, like, it's not very straightforward shaped, I think it would be easier. We're making it work.
Yeah, so disregard everything I just fucking said. I was thinking for some reason in my mind that we were going for another hour and 20 minutes. I was thinking, this seems like it's going real slow. So, Sergeant Kruger, thank you for that comment. I appreciate that. So rather than do all that, let's just do a fucking standard-ass debrief. We've already kind of started done it a little bit here. We've gotten through some major shit. I want to send it down the line, essentially, and go through everybody. All right, so 3-3, anything from you that you haven't discussed already?
I'm pretty happy with how things went overall. I thought our movement was decent given the situation. It's a lot slower than we thought it was going to be, but in my humble opinion, we move a little too fast most of the time anyway, so.
I agree with you 100% on that. Thank you. 3-3 Alpha.
Thank you, Sergeant. Nothing that hasn't already been echoed already.
Take a Mike. 3-3 Bravo.
Thank you, Sergeant. Nothing from me.
Thank you. We don't have a 3-3 mic. 3-4 mic. Playing both fields.
Pretty much. I'd like to have been in both places at once to see how the whole medical was going on either side and in either area, but unfortunately I was unable to at this time. And as far as I've seen, medical was going pretty well. Casualties were being called up, but I wasn't really hearing much of it or much calling out on 133, considering I was listening to that one as well, being the only mic. But other than that, it was getting relayed to me. I was seeing people down, and I was able to do what I could to help when I was in the area. Thank you, Staff Sergeant.
Thank you, Sergeant. Just to comment on that too, that's partly my fault. We didn't have enough bodies and enough mics and everything else, so we tried to do the best we could. And I told 3-3 that they did not have a mic because we needed you with us, but ultimately we figured out how to make it work. So good deal there. 3-4 Alpha.
Thank you, Sergeant. Nothing other than massive thank you, fill-ins. You've allowed us to work on some stuff that we're keen to work towards. So yeah, huge thank you. Couldn't do without you. Thanks, Sergeant.
Single mic.
Spears, can I interject a moment?
Send it.
I do want to relay that the attached MG and missile teams. This is a two-way street, but we need to be talking about what our location is more often when we're not in direct, when we can't see each other. That's all.
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the things we had identified almost 18 months ago when I was lower in 3-4 was that it was difficult to know where the attached team was unless you were maintaining constant comms or they had visual contact on you, which really lends itself to needing to keep them online and pushing up with you as you clear through. The only real scenario in my mind in which this works is CQB mount conditions. We do our best. I do know that Command is looking at ways to make this a little less painful, be it joining in on your squad or something else along the lines to keep everybody squared away, but policies and procedures have not been written yet. So I'm trying to do the best I can with the little bit that I have, but you are 100% correct. And all of that boils down to the overall goal, especially within Havoc 3, as far as I'm concerned, is clear and concise communications. Taking the time to take a breath, know what you're going to say, know what you need to get out, know what's pertinent, and then put out a relevant and brief message over net as quickly as possible to save space and allow for that communication to be there.
Thank you, sir.
3-4 Bravo.
Thank you, Sergeant. Just myself and Charlie, we worked pretty good. We stayed with our detached team here pretty well. We held down this intersection very well. We kept having some guys run out of this back wall here, and they kept getting ventilated. That gas down there got ventilated as well. So we were holding our own down here. There was one point I was online with one of the fire teams, and the fire team, like 15 houses down the road, popped out on the street, and he almost got ventilated because I was not expecting him to be there at all, and they were way far ahead. So there was just that one little thing. Other than that, nothing else. Thank you, Sergeant.
Thank you, Mike. Bravo, Charlie.
Thank you, 3-4. Nothing from Charlie.
Delta.
Thank you, Sergeant. Nothing from Delta, and thank you, fill-ins, and I enjoyed this training.
Stay firm. Again, thank you, everybody. We couldn't do it without you. Aries.
Thank you, Sergeant Spears. First of all, guys, that was a lot. I'm sure it was for everybody. There was a lot of armor in the AO, a lot of vehicles, and a lot of infantry coming at you from everywhere, because this was a big town to cover, especially with, let's say almost 1.5, 2 squads. But you guys actually made it happen. 80 shots was amazing, especially that BTR all the way to the south from right now. Yeah, the 80 shots was perfect tonight. I think you missed some, but that's gonna happen, especially in operations and missions like this. Other than that, make sure that you guys everywhere watching your battle buddies. Do not leave anyone working alone everywhere, especially in big towns like this. But other than that, do you all have fun?
Hell yeah.
Cool. That's all from me, Sergeant. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. Sergeant Gates, do you have anything?
Oh, thanks. You fucking disregarded my. I was ready to fucking comment.
Sorry, I didn't see it.
The only thing that I fucking Ed. Actually, no. I guess it was two things. So right off the fucking rip, as soon as we got off our bird, I know it was kind of like a we TP'd into the bird or whatever, but we need to set security for that bird, even if it's a teleport thing. Get out of the bird. And then set security for it, wait till it fucking takes off, and then fucking move. I saw somebody, I don't know who the fuck it was, went through and got out of the bird and just fucking took off and didn't do anything. They just fucking ran. Set fucking security for the bird. Second thing is if you're going to cross in front of somebody, what do you say? Anybody.
Crossing.
Crossing
right,
barrel.
and is that a fucking request?
It's an ask. You wait
Yes,
for them to
it
respond.
is a fucking request. You don't just walk right in front of a fucking 249. I had probably 8 to 10 people walk right fucking in front of me tonight. Don't do it. It's a request. Ask to do it. Other than that, I had a fucking absolute blast. Thank you so much.
Good deal, thank you. And last and least, Sergeant Beckett.
Thanks, Sergeant Spears. Yeah, there's a lot of things to touch on, and I'm not gonna dig into it really. The one thing I want to say is fucking good work to PV1 Baird for coming in here. Hadn't made it out of OSUD yet, and did pretty well as a battle and holding security. So thank you for that. Otherwise, yeah, there's some stuff we can touch on, but we can do it later. We don't need to drag everybody.
Thank you, Mike. All right, everybody, thanks Sergeant Kruger for reminding me I don't get to keep you for another hour. Aside from that.
Thanks, Kruger.
I've been down.
I mean, if you all want to keep going, I'm pretty sure some people here still want to shoot shit, so.
Yeah, I still got like 4.5 belts.
Yeah, there you go.
Plus my 2. And you're telling me now?
He just cleaned up
It's already
everything.
deleted everything.
Well, 3-4 has been fucking black on everything for fucking half an hour, so.
I mean, you guys have the vehicle,
There's
and
a
I can
truck
pretty
right
much
there.
set the whole AO
Right.
in like 5 mics.
I'm having to load nails into my 240.
killing them with hopes and dreams. All right, guys. So I know this wasn't the most traditional training. It was new for a lot of people. So I appreciate you guys kind of working through that with us. I hope it was educational and hopefully something you can take back to your squads and your task force and everything else if it makes sense to do. But again, thank you guys for answering the call. Aries for showing up. We greatly appreciate it. Aside from that, thank you so much, and everybody's dismissed.
Thanks.
Shit, guys.
How many
If you
belts
want
do you
to-
have on you, Swift?
Spears, I need to
Read
run
it
through
up with
this
that
in
many
time
fucking
with,
belts?
That's
with
why
my
I've
actual
left.
squad
Yeah.
with you
I
guys.
What?
took
Let me
everything
check.
off of.
I got
Six.
I have
So you still
about
have 5?
just over 500 rounds, but that was after taking everything off my
That's
assistant
after
and
taking
actual.
2.
I still have
So
2
if you
belts.
ran out, you'd have been fucked.
I never even got a chance to pass through these belts.
I took
Oh,
3
I
off
guess
of
I got
Mike. I
4.
don't
Yeah, I got
know
4
how much
belts
more he had, but
total.
I have 5 on me
There's
right
my
now.
2.
I guess
Yeah,
I got
like,
so
I
we
still
still have
had-
a
I
But
still
it,
had
wait,
4
I
for
thought I
six
got 2
hours.
from
That's
you.
not fucking bad.
No, I didn't
Yeah.
get a chance to give
I
you
mean,
mine.
Yeah, I
the
still have
fuck gave
4
me their
more if I
ammo?
needed them.
More than we normally have.
Either Sergeant Kruger or
Yeah, and I didn't even have an
Raymond?
assistant,
Yeah,
so
you
he